killing a turkey. Or as Tom would say, forcing you to realize what's going on in the real world.
I'm all for it.
Isn't that right?
Bring one in and give me the hatchet. I'm ready to go.
Well, you know they're pardoning 2 now. That's the new one. Isn't that right? Don't they pardon 2 now?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
They pardon 2 turkeys instead of just 1.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, they got to continue the species, so they got to have a boy and a girl.
Hi. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
No, it's just typical government.
Dirty, dirty government. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
I'm hungover. Wine dinner last night.
Well, that's this. So far, my day.
Okay, here's what happened.
Perfect.
No.
Everything's perfect.
No. Here's what happened. I tried to make someone laugh. She walked into the studios. I go, wow. And I said, you look really hungover. She goes, oh, no, I'm not. I'm not hungover at all. And I go, okay, fine. Then she hit her elbow on the desk, and I said, there you go. That's what you get for not wanting to have fun. Yeah. And apparently now she wants to have fun.
I did go to a wine dinner.
You got loaded, didn't you?
I did not get loaded.
Oh, okay.
A wine dinner.
Yes. 5 courses, 5 different wines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah, and then they sell you the wine at the end.
That was nice.
It was nice, and I got all my wine for Thanksgiving. So.
All right.
Okay, we have wine in the news today, as a matter of fact.
Well,
probably not. I'm guessing probably not one of the ones you had last night. Have you seen the story?
No, I haven't really looked yet.
Okay, well, it will not be in your...
Oh, it's not a nice Merlot?
Well, no.
Oh.
It might be just fine. I don't know. I'm not a wine person, but we do have wine in the news. I'm glad you had fun. Let's see. Godwin is sick now.
What's wrong with him?
Anybody want to guess? No. Anybody want to guess what's wrong with Godwin? Just think about
Lost
it for
his
a second.
voice.
Huh?
Lost his voice?
Yeah, laryngitis maybe.
Yeah.
Probably got it from you.
Thanks a lot, chick.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I only stayed home one day. Patient 0. How's it going over there? Good God.
Poor guy.
That's a shame because there's some pretty good ideas for songs here today.
His voice is his instrument.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
He's got a guitar and piano too.
we'll see what's going on over there.
Well, and that's not, if we're doing the MASH show report, we got another injury here too.
Ooh, what?
Josh.
Oh, yeah, I'm hobbling around.
Josh is hobbling around.
What happened, buddy?
He got in a bar fight in, where was it, Vincennes? No.
Oh, man, that's a tough place.
I got my ass beat.
What happened to you?
Well, you guys know I've been dealing with some tendonitis in my knees, and then the one I slipped yesterday while fishing and really undid every rehabilitation thing.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Fish get away?
I didn't even have one on, so I was just walking.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this wonderful, relaxing hobby that you have, fishing, this is the second time you've almost killed yourself, and this time at least you didn't fall entirely into the ocean.
Yeah. Oskar saw it. He said it was real good. And,
so you went all the way down?
I did not go into the water, but I was falling for so long that it felt like I was like, I'm ending up in the water. In my head, I was like, I'm going to get...
I fell up these stairs like a couple months ago, and I swear I fell for 2.5 minutes.
That's what it feels
I am not joking. It took forever.
Oh, well.
So it's like I can't really bend my knees.
Were you on a bank?
Yeah, and it was very steep, so...
Were you trying to access some perfect spot?
I was moving over some riprap. I didn't fall on the riprap, but I fell near it.
Do you want some Aleve, honey?
I'll be all right, but this might actually require a consultation. I may have to...
Was this an industrial pond, or was
It was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it like an old tire you had to walk over or something?
No, it was just muddy and mossy.
It's not enough for you to fall and hurt yourself. Tom wants it to.
This is the most painful part.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're probably walking an old nuclear reactor. Is that what it was?
To your point, chick, before that happened, Jeff broke one of his poles.
Oh, jeez.
And I kind of made the joke of, man, isn't this a relaxing, peaceful thing?
Okay, well, good. Well,
yeah.
Here's some good news. Freddie Birch of Springfield, Kentucky, is our winner in Week 11 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Pick. So congratulations to Freddie.
I told Freddie he could do it. I said, you got this, Fred.
Okay.
Way to go, Fred.
Yeah.
Did you know that there was
No,
a
of course
Springfield, Kentucky?
I did not know that. Isn't there a Springfield everywhere?
Springfield in every state. I think that's
Is there?
what the
Is there?
Simpsons went with Springfield.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well, congratulations, Freddie. He was tied. There was a tie for first place, but he had the
I know there's a Springfield, Ohio.
closest to the.
I used to live there.
You know what this is?
They're eating the dogs.
Okay, great.
Okay.
You know what this is?
Let's see, where was I?
The guy's name's Freddie.
Freddie, yeah, we should go with that rather than the Springfield angle.
Is there Freddie?
He won the tiebreaker, so he had the closest score to the
Is that what you're going to do?
whatever the Monday nighter. So in any event, I bring this up because today being Wednesday, that gives us one more day, today and tomorrow, I should say, to get yourself involved with Week 12. Get involved. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Just pick the winners, and you could be like Freddie Birch. He won the $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Way to go, Freddie.
All right. So once again, get that in before the Thursday night game starts at bobandtom.com/contest to win that nice prize package. What have you got coming up in sports, Chick McGee?
The New York Jets continue to arrange the deck chairs on the Titanic. They fired general manager Joe Douglas after the 3-8 start. This goes with earlier in the season. They fired their head coach. I'm spacing on his name right now, Robert Saleh. So they have a new coach, and Phil Savage, used to be the general manager of the Browns, has been hired on a interim basis. Boy, talk about a job that no one wants, I would think. And there was a news story this morning about Joe Montana, when he was in the end of his career, switched from the 49ers to the Chiefs and led Kansas City to the AFC title game. We all remember that. And then Peyton Manning left the Colts, went to the Broncos.
Sure. Super Bowl.
Won the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady went from the Patriots to the Buccaneers.
Can be done.
Won the Super Bowl. And Aaron Rodgers joins the Jets, got the coach and the general manager fired mid-season, has all of his friends playing for the team, and the New York's 3-8 right now as I talk to you. We're going to try to find out what this sport is this morning. We have video of it. We're not sure when. The newest story I can find is in March of this year. They had the window cleaning World Cup.
No way.
And it's fascinating how they hold the squeegee and the soap dispenser in both hands and do it at the same time, and it's amazing.
Are they way up high in buildings?
No. They're actually. You want them strapped to the side of a building,
any idiot
don't
can-
you?
Their technique is incredible, though.
The
But anyone can wash a window at ground level.
the competition.
I want to see that. I'm with
This is
Christy
the
here.
window World
I want to see a
Cup.
guy 40 stories up, one slip, and you're dead.
Or the wind's blowing him
Yeah,
around.
death-defying window washing is what I want to see.
Well, you're going to have someone fall and die.
I have a squeegee at my house. I wash windows all the time.
Not like these folks.
I bet you're a half-assed window washer.
I bet it takes them a while.
Look how offended he got.
I will compare my windows to.
All right. You put 'em
Right now, I want to remind you that someday you may have to retire. And if you do, you're going to go, wait a second, what happened to that paycheck? That was so convenient. According to the AARP, which, by the way, if you turn 30 now, they send you their magazine, 61% of Americans 50 and over are going, uh-oh, I got to worry about having money when I retire. Social Security is probably not going to cut it or even be there, God knows. So this is why you want to make some arrangement for yourself. Make some arrangements for yourself, I should say. I'm talking about something called an annuity. Who are the experts on annuities? Well, of course, it's the SILAC insurance folks. Everybody knows that. And maybe it's time that you had a little discussion with the folks at SILAC. Find out what annuities are all about. SILAC is spelled S-I-L-A-C, and annuity is a way to receive payments on a regular basis when it's time for you to retire. So see what's going on, see what restrictions might apply, see if you qualify. Head to SILACINS.com. You're not going to get that gold watch and keep getting that paycheck because the boss likes your smile. You got to plan for yourself. Plan ahead. SILAC folks are the experts. SILACINS.com. Or just go to bobandtom.com where Chick McGee will personally show you how it works.
It's a video. They're talking Emmy.
Okay. I thought they were talking Oscar.
Well, I've reduced my expectations. I realize it might not be Oscar worthy, but I see no reason why I can't win an Emmy.
I heard MTV Video Award.
I don't want one of those.
Okay. Well, all right. It's okay. Once again, it's bobandtom.com. Look for that SILAC link. See what's going on. And thank you you to Silac for sponsoring the Christy Lee News Desk.
Yes.
Silac Insurance Company. Coming up, we have all kinds of unusual things going on in the world, and we'll review a couple of things from yesterday. The movie Wicked is coming out.
Oh, boy, is it.
And,
All everybody's talking about.
And
I thought it was already out. Is it out?
no.
I think it comes out this
Is it this
weekend?
Friday, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there's already certain restrictions about people who want to see it. We have
What do you mean, restrictions?
well, you're going to find out. It's primarily religious based.
A religious background?
We have a famous rock band looking for a new drummer, and they're inviting anyone to audition. And we have something I've always worried about when folks have someone dog sit or house sit. What might be going on? Josh, this one's for you, buddy. You're going to love it.
Okay.
It'll make the pain in your knee go away. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
And Duke, I understand you've got a very special surprise for us.
You could say that.
All right.
Just did.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
This could be complete chaos.
Okay. That's what we like around here.
The bird of America has always been the bald eagle. But there's another feathered unsung hero too. Generation after generation giving up for the common good. Listen to the story, let the truth be understood. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey. My heart, I'm red, white, and blue. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey. True American patriot through and through. 1, 2, 3, 4. The birds just split, flap, fly, and flutter. From the toucan to the tiny parakeet. Much meat. Pepper them with nuts, breadcrumbs, and butter. So, chop off my head and then turn up the heat. Eat me. Ha-ha, I'm a turkey. Stretch out on the sofa when you're through. Oh, eat me. I'm a turkey. Next day, I'll be a tasty sandwich, too. Now, turkeys have their splinter factions. Dissident birds, unwilling to serve. Foul, pinko, sissy, wimpy turkeys. That's right. But the major portion of these semi-flightless birds say, oh, eat me! Eat me! I'm a turkey! Yeah, penguins and parrots wouldn't be the same. Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey! Yeah, gobble me up before the football game! Oh, boy! Happy Gert and Uncle Hank! Get that wishbone and give it a yank! Let's take this opportunity to thank! Who else but me? A turkey! That's right! Eat me like the Pilgrims used to do! Oh, eat me! I'm a turkey! If I had a musket, I'd be eating you! I regret that I have but one carcass to give for my country. One good-looking turkey, but we're going to stuff this son of a bitch. It's going to be really good, I'm telling you right now. Turkey.
The turkey's being walked off the camera. We have set up a guillotine.
Oh, my Lord, look at that.
What was the budget for this?
Holy hell.
Today, I consider myself
The luckiest bird. This thing's not going to kill me this way. On the face of the earth.
Oh, boy.
Oh, just kidding. Happy Thanksgiving from the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bravo.
Wow.
How'd you like your surprise, everybody?
Loved it.
I loved it. He's got moves. I had no idea he could dance like that turkey.
It was like watching a late night movie. You know, they've got the production values are a little less than you're expecting.
Yes.
Just enough.
You've finally done it. That was a surprise.
Yes, that was.
Thank you very much.
That was a delight.
Duke, nice work. Nice arrangement of a classic Duke Tomato song.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Dipso.
Yeah,
Drunk as a monkey.
that's right.
You went to a wine tasting on
Savvy
a
bee.
school night.
Yeah.
Did you have a spit cup?
No.
So you have to drink the whole glass?
Oh, gosh, I didn't drink the whole glass. I would not even be here today.
How many glasses? How many?
There were 5 different wines.
Did your husband drink all of them?
No, I mean, we just drink a little
You
bit.
dragged him to that?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor man.
Let me guess. He acted like he had fun. He talked to you, everything. You know, he's
We had a whole table full of people. It was
Really?
Were they
fun.
your friends or his friends?
acted like he was
Our friends.
Acted like
You
he
have
was having a
friends?
good
You
time.
have friends together?
Yes.
What the hell's wrong with you?
No couples have
Here's the
our
thing.
friends.
Here's the
we
thing.
do.
Here's the thing. I don't think he'll tell you this, but he was dying inside. Yes, he was.
Every guy there was.
Yeah, every guy there was dying inside.
No,
yeah.
they weren't. They were all
absolutely.
having fun.
No.
Did any of them say, hey, sommelier, can I have a beer, please?
Here's the phrases to look for when you're dying inside at something like
Okay.
this.
All right.
Oh, really? Oh, I know that. Oh, you're honest to gosh, stuff like that. What, and now
Dead? I didn't even know he was sick.
What do you do for a living? Oh, that's interesting. You'll hear that a lot.
Does anybody, when you go to these events, we had a table of 10, okay?
Oh, my God.
Rectangle table of 10.
Oh, no, I'm out.
No, it's got to be round, right?
Got to be round tables.
Got to be round tables. I just
By the
ordered
way.
tables for Thanksgiving to rent, and I got round tables because you can't talk to
That's
people.
right.
So frustrating.
I'm a big fan. I wish I had a round table at my house.
Josh is like, God, I hate everything you're talking about.
I love that you love it.
So I'm taking my daughter to Austin on Thanksgiving for the first time ever.
Oh, that'll be
And I'm
fun.
going to see my boy Bob at his holiday concert at the movie
Bob.
theater. Bob Schneider. At the Austin City Limits Theater.
See
in
our buddy
Austin.
Marty?
I'm sorry. I better. No, he's out of town. I get to use his house, though. It's the best.
Nice.
So wait, you're staying at a friend's house?
No, I'm sorry. I have to. I forgot I'm talking to Tom.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas, United States of America.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know how I'm going to get an invitation to Bob Schneider musical, an invitation to his house for Thanksgiving dinner because I'll be there on Thursday. So is that rude just to walk in during Thanksgiving? Hey, how is everybody?
For some, yes. For you, no.
No, I'm here.
It may be,
Daddy. Let's
but
do this.
is it going to be at his in-laws' house? You don't know.
Oh, no, I don't know where it is. I'll have to find
It
out.
could be very complicated.
Yeah, it could be complicated.
Okay, all right. Well, we opened up with one of our fine Thanksgiving tributes. We have many. We have some requests for some. We'll try to get some of those on for you today. Now, again, congratulations to Freddie Birch. from Springfield, Kentucky, the winner of our Steven Singer Jewelers gift card from week 11.
Just a normal guy.
Freddie.
Likes listen to the radio, enter the contest from now on wherever he goes. He walks into anywhere. Freddie Birch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Freddie Birch. What a great name.
The Tree Man.
That's a great name.
The Tree Man, Freddie Birch.
We're going to talk to Freddie tomorrow. Freddie, he was in a tie for first place, got all the winners right last week in the NFL, and but he won the tiebreaker. So, Freddie, congratulations. He'll be perusing IHateStevenSinger.com looking for that perfect gift.
Who will? Freddie Trees?
He's the man.
Hey, Freddie Trees.
That's probably his nickname. Freddie Trees.
His last name's Birch. You know, the paper's made out of trees. The paper's made out of trees.
You know, all this time I thought you guys were saying Freddie Merch.
Birch.
Oh.
Freddie Birch. We have a couple of Freddie tributes. We could. We've got we have the Fred song. We have Do the Freddie.
No.
Oh, please stop.
No. I knew this was coming.
Freddie Curtis Mayfield. That's about it. First.
Isn't there and Tim Wilson the Fred song?
Fred is dead. What?
He has the George song.
Oh, that's the George song. Oh, maybe we could do one for famous Freds.
Rodney Carrington has the Fred song. You're an average listener. You don't know who does what.
But right now it's time to review a couple quick things.
Oh boy! Welcome to Josh's Nervous Breakdown.
That's fun. That's the first thing on here.
Is it really? I bet it is. You told Mark
I've made the thing.
You made the review of what went wrong.
The first thing is Josh continues to complain about this segment. But without this segment, we wouldn't have learned this yesterday.
What did we learn?
We learned that Josh, quote, quote,
yes,
can knock a woman's uterus loose while performing his bedroom moves.
You know, I don't mean to. It just happens. You know.
Yeah.
That is very, very, very.
You want to ride the ride? You got to pay the price.
Every time you say that, I kegel a little bit.
I bet.
And we did have a prolapse. Anuses in the news yesterday.
Yes.
What was
Because if you sit on the toilet too long, I think was that.
Yeah.
Some doctor was saying,
sit on it more than 10 minutes.
And I would say, what if I'm still struggling with Wordle? Everything may be done, but I've got work to do here in this quiz. Let's see. We also learned that Pop-Tarts are bringing back the Pop-Tart Bowl, and your favorite thing about that is?
The Pop-Tart mascot dances around on the field, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's a guy in a giant Pop-Tart suit, and it's a square, and he's got little hands sticking out and feet, and he's jumped out. Well, at the end of the game, it looks like he climbs into a toaster and he comes out the end, and it's not the guy in the suit anymore, obviously. It's an actual gigantic Pop-Tart.
And they get to eat it.
And the winning team gets to eat the gigantic Pop-Tart. So it's a little disturbing that the mascot gets eaten at the end of the game, but so that's why I like the Pop-Tart Bowl.
It's a great tradition.
And I think it's December 28th.
And the Pop-Tart commercials make it very clear that Pop-Tarts want to be eaten.
Yes,
they can't
do.
Wait. They're anticipating.
They're excited.
Yeah.
And did we determine what flavor it was going to be, or is that's kind of a mystery?
Isn't it?
Well, they announced hot fudge sundae, strawberry, and then the mystery flavor. Yeah, so they don't.
Mixed berry, I think, was one of them, and then Do all of the bowls do this, like the Sunship Bowl or whatever? I don't even know.
Well, I hate to mention this, but the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl, they dump mayonnaise.
Oh, I shouldn't.
They dump mayonnaise on the winning coach.
Wow,
that's a new thing that started. That's a great watch.
I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Remember,
crazy?
Tim Wilson used to have an idea that I really liked, which was in NASCAR, every one of the cars should be required to have the product inside the trunk.
Oh, I like that. So,
if the M&M car crashed, it'd be, the race has been delayed. There appear to be 50,000 M&Ms in turn 3. But yeah, this is fun. So be watching for the edible mascot at the Pop-Tart Bowl. We learned that yesterday.
Do you toast your Pop-Tarts?
Absolutely, yeah. Now, I mean, a raw one is fine, but I like it toasted.
And
buttered, yeah.
You put butter on it, absolutely.
And doesn't Jason air fry them? Somebody? Yeah.
Very good. Very good idea.
Oh, yes.
And don't they have some new dessert Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, Chick said.
Aren't they already?
Hot fudge.
Hot fudge sundae Pop-Tart.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. We had a.
you and I were kids when Pop-Tart.
I remember.
Came out.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
It was like there's 2 Christmases this year. There's Christmas and Pop-Tart Day.
Was the first one apple?
Might have been. I know brown sugar labored for a long time with no frosting. Plus, it hung in there though until I think brown sugar cinnamon, frosted brown sugar has to be the number one flavor.
1963.
Sales-wise?
Yeah, I was 6 years old when Pop-Tarts came out.
Am I the only one that liked that Seinfeld movie? I got a kick out of it. I thought it was silly and fun.
I didn't see it.
I think you might be the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was okay, but I
Now, speaking of things you can see, it's been announced that November is the best time to look at Uranus.
Yeah.
This is according to CNET. Stargazers, I'm talking to you. You can view the so-called blue ice giant because it's as close as it's going to be to the Earth this month. So you can get a great look-see at it. It'll rise out of the eastern sky around sunset and set into the western horizon around sunrise, Josh. And now,
Oh, yeah, no, you're talking to the wrong person.
well, now, you said when you want to look at Uranus, you squat over a mirror.
You did say that about me, yes.
Yes, so.
how does
Now,
it
is
go
this
from-
shower month for you?
shower month?
Oh my gosh, Tommy.
What are you doing?
It's
Not even funny.
Have I ever? The thing about it is,
Do you offend?
You are the nicest, most
have
wonderful
I ever
person in
come
this
in here
room.
smelling bad?
Of course not.
I just love the indiscriminate nature of his hate.
He's just such a he's just a pure bully. Hey, come over here, Stinky. Hey, Stinky.
No, I was just trying to
stare
get
at your
you.
ass,
I'm trying to get you more engaged in this segment because I know you don't like it. Let's see. We discussed the fact that you can knock a woman's uterus loose.
We said
Okay. We talked. Oh, I know. And then
now I hate this.
we determined that we're still trying to keep up with the loose monkeys.
Yeah, I don't have an update today. I'll double check on that.
But we did decide.
We're fine if we don't have an update.
Well, but I thought it was interesting because we had another loose monkey story. In this case, it was 200 loose monkeys somewhere in Thailand, and the police had to close the police station.
That's funny.
Because the monkeys were everywhere, and then
The monkeys are kidding me.
and funny enough, it is the same type of monkey, by the way, the macaque.
Rhesus macaque.
And
more monkeys still in the loop.
This was in Lopburi in Thailand.
Oh.
So in any event, we were wondering how many barrels you'd need for 200 monkeys.
Is this shower month? Is what he said.
I know he did.
And then you guys said
you keep one of these little guys if he showed up on your porch.
It'd be hard not to.
God, they're so
They're funny.
cute.
They are
and they're
funny.
the size of your cat.
I kind of want to see what my dogs would do if
That's
they saw
why-
that thing.
your dogs would freak out, and the monkey would probably bite them.
You think?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, they're mean, and you don't want them. And they throw their poop.
You just don't know how they'll react.
You don't know. Not every monkey
could.
throws all of their poop.
Has there ever been a movie like Hitchcock's The Birds, but with monkeys?
Kinda. There was a movie called Monkey Shines. There was a movie called Link. All horror films around monkeys.
Oh, well, and in the abstract Planet of the Apes, of course.
Is there a culture that eats monkeys?
Yeah, that was in a movie, wasn't it?
Monkey Brains.
But I mean, because I know they're overrun with monkeys apparently in this place in Thailand. Wouldn't the simplest thing be to come up with a good recipe?
And Cantonese cuisine, although popular in Washington, D.C., monkeys' brains are not often found.
How do you guys do this?
Tim Curry and Clue.
Oh, that's great. Let's see. What else did we learn?
Yeah.
That was very good. Tequila fans, this is sad news.
Oh, they hacked the tequila trucks.
Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri, and by the way, we learned yesterday Josh will not pronounce it properly. He insists it's Fieri. They own a company, and they're...
His frosted tips give me pause, I got to tell you.
I don't like the frosted
It's his
tips.
trademark. The guy's, I love that show where he goes to
61.
diners.
He needs to knock that off.
You saying you like something is not exactly an endorsement.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. In any event, their exclusive Santo Tequila, a truckload with 24,000 bottles, 2 trucks actually, have gone missing, worth about $1 million.
Man, that's crazy.
Who's Sancho? Is that Man of La Mancha? Are you saying Santo or Santo?
No, it's Santo. S-A-N-T-O. Santo. S-A-N-T. Would it be Santo or Santo?
Santo. Santo Domingo, yeah, Santo.
Okay, but it's Santa Claus.
It's not Spanish.
Not
Yeah.
Santo Claus. It's tequila, though.
Okay. It's tequila, though. So it's Santo.
Okay.
But Santa Claus has nothing.
Don't even engage him.
Thank you, Christy. I won't engage him.
We can talk about the Pop-Tart timeline.
Hey, Tom, you hear Christy over there? It doesn't sound like this is shower month.
I didn't shower today.
You mean for Dipso?
Yeah.
Okay,
Drunken, filthy Christy.
Let's not forget his, I'm just trying to engage.
Yeah, that's how he. That's the way he makes friends.
Right.
What if we?
Hey, it's a shower month. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, see, now you're involved.
See, now you like me.
How about what would it take? What would it take for you to have to get frosted tips?
Oh man, especially now with my thinning hair, like my I'm essentially bald. That is really awful.
That would be such a great look. Frosted tips sticking out on the side, like Larry Fine with the sideways hair. Okay, we've almost concluded yesterday's program. We also learned the sweet story of a little girl who got a toilet seat stuck in her head, which I couldn't figure out at first. I thought, my God, that kid must have a huge head. It was a
toddler seat.
It was a toilet seat that goes on top of the toilet seat so that the kid doesn't fall in.
Yeah.
And she stuck her head in there during toilet training. We're not sure how far into that particular session she was.
I was worried. But I saw a picture. She just looked a little flush.
See? Got him involved. Look what happened. We got a rock solid joke out of him. Finally,
he thinks he's a genius.
We had a lot of great science news yesterday, which you guys poo-pooed.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of science.
Well, some of it was just reminders, really.
Yes.
Hey, you know that
we already knew.
that Einstein thing? Yeah. Turns out that's still a thing.
That's true.
I think any day that we can find more good news about the general theory of relativity is a good day for me.
Yeah, I guess we would be disturbed if we found out that is not true at all.
It was about gravity, and that was very exciting. We found out the fossils from an old some critter, 400 plus million years old. They think they found the first teeth.
Oh boy, with some fish
Ever. Yeah, it's amazing. These teeth older than Larry King's dentures. Sadly, we also learned that Larry, he may be dead, but he's still pitching something on Saturday afternoons on TV, some infomercial. I hope it's not some kind of life extension drug.
They're getting their money's worth.
How many people realize, hey, this guy's dead? Just asking. Lastly, we've learned that if you have fewer friends, you may live longer. But I don't understand this.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it made perfect. It made so much sense.
It means you don't get sick because you're not around
It said
that
smaller social networks, meaning but then at the same time, I think it's nice to have friends.
Yes, that's
for
more
elderly folks.
Yeah, and you like to make friends by questioning their bathing habits and things. Yeah.
Well, I think too many people today don't have real friends. They have friends online that they're whatever, Facebook friends, etc. This is having real friendships is good. But they're saying if you're around fewer people, if you have a smaller social network of human beings, you're less likely to get sick, apparently. So, as I believe we concluded, more friends, more syphilis. I think that was the final. Yeah, something like that. Okay. But right now, you want to give me the teaser coming up in sports, Chick McGee?
The New York Jets have made some more changes that it won't affect anything. Let's see. The college football playoff rankings, the new ones are out. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, their best hope now is 81-1.
Oh, they lost?
They finally lost last night. Yeah.
Oh.
We'll talk. Sorry, Tom.
Okay. And then, Josh, you want to tell me about the best gift to give somebody for the holiday season? I bet it's Omaha Steaks?
It absolutely is Omaha Steaks. Nothing delivers comfort and joy quite like Omaha Steaks. That unrivaled quality and taste. So good. This year, skip the holiday hustle and bustle. Save 50% off gourmet gifts site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Man, there's a lot going on there. You get 50% off site-wide, plus a $30 reward card if and when you shop early, so there's no reason to wait, and score an extra $30 off just for listening to us, because you know the special promo code BTVIP. BTS. That's right. With 5 generations of experience, they consistently deliver the world's best steak. And the gifting experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to deliver the perfect gift with thoughtfully curated gift packages starting at $89.99. They've taken care of all the hard work for you. They've put together these wonderful packages. You can send them off to your friends and family. And might I recommend a neighbor or two? Because, hey, they may invite you over. From legendary steaks to mouth-watering desserts and more, save 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. And don't forget, Bob and Tom listeners get an extra $30 off with the promo code BTS. And a $30 reward card when you shop early. That's 50% off at omahasteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Minimum purchase may apply. Visit omahasteaks.com for all the details and the pictures of all their wonderful food. Remember we talked to the CEO last year?
Oh, you did? It was great.
Man, oh man, he was a good guy, and he led us into the direction of some of those legendary steaks. Check them out at the website, omahasteaks.com.
Don't forget the lasagna and the jumbo franks, the perfect gift. That's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Authorities say a man's penis was bitten off and eaten by his dog.
Oh, why would this
Residents in the town of Hearn contacted police upon the dog's incessant barking coming from the man's home in the middle of the night. First responders broke down the door to find the dog's 66-year-old owner gravely injured and rushed him to the hospital.
My Vina.
The man's male member could not be found.
In the dog's
Officials
belly.
believe the man's dog, said to be about the size of a Jack Russell, bit off the man's member and ate it.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
So small.
I believe we have a new singer here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's Herr Adolf Gulpenkaken.
Gulpenkaken.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Adolf Gulpenkaken. Okay.
German, yes. Once again, this is about the doggy eating the schlong of this poor man.
His owner, yes.
I don't think the German would say schlong.
Well,
That's more of it.
Pre-1945. He thought it was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is why my doggy barked at me. He chomped on mein Wiener Pussenschachten. I've got nothing to hold on to when I pee. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Sir Adolf Frankendicken.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey? Mm-hmm. Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh, my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his...
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back. He's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I could rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky numbers.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it, so screw him. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh.
Maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God. The Cowell case?
Could you answer the NutriChomp's hotline for
Hello,
me?
Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You guys getting excited about Thanksgiving?
Very.
I'm just trying to grind down some beef jerky in preparation for it.
Is that right?
Well, like I told you, it's my favorite of all the holidays because first you get to cram yourself full of all the meats and they got to ring the bell at Arby's to prove it. And then next day at 6 a.m., it's hand-to-hand combat time at the mall over the last go wet yourself Wendy doll for your little niece. Of
course.
I swear to God. And secondly and foremost, Thanksgiving's a great time to argue with your family face-to-face instead of just on Facebook and Ancestry.com like we do regular.
Sure.
You And 10 years ago, it'd be all men in the family room, watching football while all the women was cooking. But nowadays, you got all the Republicans in your family hanging out in the study watching Fox News while all their Democrat kids are posted up behind the Benny barn smoking pot.
Thanks, kid.
And then all the while, my mom is stuck in the kitchen with your libertarian cousin who's droning on and on about how popular his podcast is and how he's going. I'm going to interview the Dick who came in 7th on the 14th season of Survivor. I swear to God.
That'll be a good podcast.
We're up to 114 followers in 3 different counties. Anyways, the reason I'm calling is I always hear you guys talking about the exotic gourmet dish called turducken.
Oh, yeah, for Thanksgiving, the turducken, sure.
That's where you stuff a chicken into a duck and then stuff the duck carcass into a turkey and then cook it all.
Right.
I mean, sure, that's good eating. It's a good hybrid option. But if you love turducken, you'll really love our Baker family multi-meat specialty.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called butt foxin'. It's a butt foxin'.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a butt steak shoved inside a fox carcass. Tasty fox, red fox. Fox is then stuffed inside a chicken roaster.
Right. I see.
You cook it at 350 for 3 hours. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Well, get the fox inside of the hen's hard. You're going to want to grease that cavity up real good. Olive oil.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a pinch, butter will work. Unsalted, by the way.
Okay.
Well, sure.
And man, they love it so much, people will bow dart it. They'll jump on that thing. And well, worst case scenario, just if you don't have butter, the great spit on it. The germs will burn off in the oven.
All right.
But Christy stuffing a butt foxin' reminds me of the very first time me and Denise Congress got together behind a recycle dumpster at Benny's.
I don't really want to hear
I
about
don't
it.
either.
I do.
She was a natural fox.
Really?
I got that like this. 2 words come to mind. Super moist and tender if you bend her.
Ace, hang up the phone. Goodbye, Donnie.
Hey guys, my dad has a new album out called Under the Bed, and it would really help a lot if you were to check that out, so I can go to college. Please.
Friday, and you could win them by going to download that special app. It's called the iHeartRadio app. It's free. Download that. Listen to this radio station on it, and you could win yourself some tickets with the so-called talkback button. Details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy's here. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, a little bit under the weather. Those of you who listen to our show regularly. Laryngitis has swept through the cast here on the radio show the past.
I can still talk. I have
week and a half or two. Well, we're all fortunate about that.
Everybody breathe heavy that way.
But Tom got laryngitis first a couple weeks ago, and then Ace got it, and I got it, and now Pat has it. But Tom takes no responsibility. So,
well, that's because someone gave it to me.
Who gave it to you?
I don't know, but I think I'm getting it back. That's the problem. Now we turn to the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, starring Chick McGee.
That's right. The streaking Cleveland Cavaliers tested themselves against the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics last night and lost. Celtics won 120-117 last night. This is all part of the NBA Cup, which I do not understand. They NBA Cup champion last year was the Lakers and the
It's
Indiana
because
Pacers.
the NBA season is so boring and so long.
Yes.
They have to do something to liven it up, so they do a mid-season tournament, which is fun.
I cannot. That's not true at all. No. They should just cut 30 games off the season and do that. But
that'd be a lot of revenue. They're not going to cut that out.
Yes, I know. Let's see. The New York Jets have fired general manager Joe Douglas after a 3-8 start to the season. Owner Woody Peter Richard Johnson. He would have to, right? I mean, his name's Woody Johnson.
Yeah, that's like being named
Richard. Would have to be
hi, I'm Dick Penis. How are you?
They tapped Phil Savage, former GM of the Cleveland Browns, to be the general manager on an interim basis. Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback. The team is now 3-8. And, of course, you remember they fired Robert Saleh on October 8th. And we'll see what happens with all this. Now, the college football playoff rankings are out, and they go like this. Number 1 is Oregon. Number 2, Ohio State. But they'll... You guys don't want to know about this, do you? Because listen to this, okay?
All right.
Number 1 is Oregon. Number 2 is Ohio State. But in the bracket, they'll be the number 5 seed because they're a champion, or could be a champion of the Big Ten.
I see.
So if they lose the Big Ten championship game, they'll go in at the number 2 seed. But if they win, they go as the number 5 seed.
Think they'll lose on purpose?
Everybody got that?
Yeah, I heard a whole thing with Lane Kiffin bitching about this.
He's got some good points.
Yeah, no, he does. I agree.
It's kind of a mess right now.
Yeah, you'd be better off losing your tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be better off losing your tournament. Texas projected number 2 seed. Penn State is number 4. Indiana's 5, projected number 7 seed, though.
Okay.
After all this shakes out.
Yeah.
Now, and this Saturday, Indiana getting 14 in Columbus, Ohio.
Are they really?
The Ohio State Buckeyes. And the Ohio State Buckeyes just lost their all-world center. He tore his Achilles, I believe. So, man, I am taking Indiana plus the 14 all damn day. You with me, Tom?
Now, if Indiana wins the Big Ten championship, would they jump to a number 5 seed?
Yes, because they'll go into the bracket of the champions.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because you got your league champions get an automatic bid, but if they're lower seeds. You understand this. Yeah. You love stuff like this.
It's very complicated.
I'm driving to Columbus Saturday. Traffic is going to suck.
Yeah.
Now, you're driving to Columbus to see a great show with Greg Warren.
We sure are.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Greg is
right?
Greg is recording his new project.
You'll be fine. Take the outer belt. Take 275 or whatever the hell it is over there.
Game starts at noon. Just leave later.
270. That's right.
Well, Greg doesn't hit the stage till what, 7 or 8?
6:30 and 9, yes. But 6:30 is already sold out.
All right.
Yeah.
And where's he playing?
We're going to the 9, though.
The Columbus Funny Bone.
Okay.
It's a place called Easton Town Center.
Yes.
It's their own little... I think they have their own traffic meters and their own police department in Easton, but it's not really... It's like a shopping center, but it's a whole city has sprung up around it.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it? They just kind of...
Nice to see a nice comedy club, great comedy show. With
inflict martial law. You're an Easton boy. I don't know if that's... Okay.
What are they, the Bass Pro Shop police? What
I don't know. Yeah, they've got one. I think they've got one of them.
You don't want to mess with them. They have crossbows.
Oh, yeah.
And
they're in camouflage, so you don't see them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What would you do with urban camouflage? What would you be like, dressed as a park bench? Or
Yeah. Sure.
One of those?
You stand up by a wall and they can't see you because you're the same color as the wall.
Do we have that video of the window cleaning World Cup, Tom? I'm going to show you some pictures of this, and you're going to rip it to shreds, but there we are.
Okay. I think Tom will be impressed.
See, now watch this guy. This is, I don't think this is the world record guy, but... this is how they do it. Look, both hands are used simultaneously.
And voila, done.
Boom.
Oh, wow. They have the squeegee in the one hand and the that's amazing.
No, don't look.
Now, do they dirty the windows up between contestants?
They must.
Well,
I don't know. Here's what I don't know.
Maybe some handprints or something.
And I swear to you, I thought that went through my head when I saw this video.
Yeah.
Window cleaning World Cup. That's a cool sport. Do they check the cleanliness of the window? Is that factored in at all?
Yeah.
Or is it just swiping all the
And do they dirty the windows up between? Do they have like card girls that walk by and spritz the...
I don't think
they could put their butt prints on there, and they'd have to clean them off.
I think the judges.
See, that would be if they had assless chaps and the girls went up and put their butt prints on there, that'd get the crowd riled up.
Squeegee on your tongue, please.
If you leave a streak, then you're disqualified.
I think judges come into this and judge whether they hit in all sections of the window or not.
Yeah.
They don't.
They're watching.
They don't judge cleanliness after they've cleaned the window.
Okay. But again, Christy and I, our problem is it's land based.
Yeah,
we were hoping to be these guys that are 40 stories up. One falls moving, you're dead. I mean, you've got death involved.
That's a whole other contest. Those guys, yeah.
Where they have to wear helmets and.
This is more for the average person, the person who's cleaning their own windows.
Yeah.
You know. This is a sport for every man.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but I don't do the two-handed thing. That's quite a trick.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Now, do you spritz the whole window and then start squeegeeing?
Do you have a squeegee or just paper towels and Windex or whatever you use?
I've got a whole array of squeegees. I've got the squeegee on a stick. I've got like 3 or 4 of those.
But do you cover the whole window first before actually cleaning, or do you...
An area?
Do the top and then clean that, or you know what I'm saying?
I like to start with the bottom and then do the top. That way, when you do the top, it drips down and you have to redo the bottom. I really haven't thought this through. Got to keep a wet edge, as they say. Coming up, I understand we're going to get a visit from Tom Whiskey Frontier Doctor.
Oh, my.
Is that right?
Very excited about that.
Wow.
Also, coming up in the news, Christy, what have you got over there?
Coming up, we've got a guy who got a little too close to a lady at the bar.
Hey, lady.
Left something. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You buried the lead.
We have a dog sitter doing some really nasty things on camera.
Oh, no.
Not to the dog.
No.
Yeah, let's clarify.
OnlyFans.
What?
And
that's the entire story.
Oh, don't even go there.
Then we don't know what she did.
Yeah, and you do this all the time.
Of course he does.
Hey, listen, Dipso, I'm not hungover. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it type 2 peanut goo, but yeah, of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think you ate the rubber band that holds the legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Today, a little bit of an issue, something a little minor. Christy has a new boyfriend. She's officially announced the arrival of her new boyfriend.
He just got here. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
she ordered him online. Yeah, come on.
No, I mean, you've been seeing this guy, and now suddenly it's okay.
We can go with it. Yeah,
we're going with it. It's official. And the reason we had to go with it is because this guy's name is Tom, my name, and there was some confusion behind the scenes. Christy,
I'm the only one named. I'm the original Tom.
Well, no, but Christy was telling stories. She'd go, well, this weekend Tom and I did something, and she would tell about some exotic adventure they had, and I'd have to clarify that I was I had no part of this.
There
And-
has been some speculation on the show that Tom and I might be seeing each other this Tom,
but
and
it's
that's
not. It's not
totally
Tom.
not true.
So you have boyfriend Tom, and then
Yes.
I will be plaintiff Tom. I think.
How about Boss Tom?
Ooh, I like this.
Taking it off here, boss Tom.
But see, since he's your man, he should be Major Tom, and then I would be Minor Tom.
Oh, that's nice.
That way, since he's like the guy, you're major dude. We'll have to settle on something. I kind of like work Tom versus play Tom, or day Tom versus night Tom. But then sometimes you see him during the day, like on a Saturday. You probably let him in, I assume, during the day.
No, he stays chained to the tree, Tom. He's not allowed in.
Sometimes we have lunch, I think there's a Starbucks in town that thinks that we're having an affair. It's great.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Because you know how we meet at the same Starbucks occasionally. And,
Oh, I see.
The people that work there kind of give you that look like,
Well, that's because see, he's facing them, and when you look away, he makes funny faces with his lips.
That's probably true.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
the
sure
standard.
That's what it is, yeah.
Don't ever do that again. Keep your tongue in your mouth.
Sorry.
That's a really creepy
That
tongue
was like
wiggle,
a
isn't it?
What was
lizard
that? I missed
snake.
it.
No, you don't want to see it.
Let's just say Chick is the employee at Starbucks.
Yes.
And then I am facing them, sitting at the table.
And I'm sitting
You're
with my
sipping.
back to
You're
them.
sipping
And your
some
back is to-
annoying exotic
Don't
drink.
show me your tongue again, please.
And as soon as you look away,
You look away, and then he goes with his tongue, implying that
creepy pink thing come out of his face.
Hello?
Hey, it's Tiger.
Oh, hey, Tiger. What's going on, man?
I need you to do me a huge favor.
Yeah, sure thing, man. What do you need?
Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone, and maybe call her.
What? Oh.
If you can, please take your name off that.
Are you me? She knows about us? Oh, man, this is bad. This is really bad.
Just have it as a number.
Oh, boy.
She hasn't seen the photos yet, has she? Tiger. You still love me, right?
Okay, you gotta do this for me.
Please tell me you still love me. Tiger? Tiger? Hello? Hello?
no. Tim has his guitar out. Are you going to
See, I hate Florida.
Why?
Well,
you're from Georgia. That's why.
Georgia people hate Florida. Why? Because we grew up our whole lives wanting to go to Florida. Put a float on top of the car. Oh, my God, we're going to Florida. Drive 4 hours. Get there. Do you have a hotel room? Yeah, they're $100, unless you want to be near the water. Then they're $400. Okay? No, we don't want to be near the water. We want to sit in a hot-ass asphalt parking lot with a float on top of the car and finish up these pecan logs we got in Valdosta. So then a hurricane comes. They evacuate back to Georgia. Oh, my God, do you have a hotel room? Yeah, they're $100, unless you want to be away from the water.
I tell you, I am single now. This came up. We'll talk about it more later.
I'm sorry.
You're not going to be able to stop me. It's come out. But I tell you this much right now. I am trying to talk to girls. And I'm young. I can talk to young girls. You ever looked at a young girl? They're great. They're great.
Yeah. Sure.
You ever talk to one? It's like torture. It's like having a conversation with a baby, except babies don't have dumb ideas yet. It's like if my nephew all of a sudden was misinformed about politics and had dumb dog stories. It'd be like I was on a date with him. They don't even know what to say, but I'll get to the naked picture in a second. I was talking to a girl. We were at a place that has pool tables. I go, hey, do you play pool? And she goes, I had sex on a pool table once.
Oh,
wow. That's a weird way to say you don't play pool. I don't even know how to respond. Was it a league?
Auto, home, life, and more. Again, get your AAA membership today. Visit AAA.com/radio or stop by your local AAA office.
Even when we hit it, he messes it up. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And here he is.
Hey.
Tom Griswold.
How's it going?
That's as
Looking forward to our guest. We've got Sexy Time with Alli Breen coming up.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And perhaps a visit from Tom Whiskey Frontier Doctor.
Oh, boy.
I always look forward to that. Congratulations again to Freddie Birch of Springfield, Kentucky. He is the winner of Week 11 in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. And
You've ended your search. You frown.
Freddie Birch. Hey, Freddie. And he won himself that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers, so he can peruse IHateStevenSinger.com looking for something nice for whoever he wants to get jewelry for. It might even be for Freddie himself. Who knows? We'll
Mrs. What's his name? Birch? Mrs. Birch, maybe.
I don't know if there is a Mrs. Birch. We'll find out when we talk to Freddie tomorrow.
Flora?
Flora Birch?
No, Thora.
Thora Birch?
Oh, Thora Birch. She's an actress.
She's a great actress, yeah.
We have a chance to talk to him tomorrow with
huge jugs.
American Beauty, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
She does have big
Thora Birch.
Great. That's very relevant to the discussion. But we'll be talking to Freddie tomorrow for the shoe-in of the week, but I'll remind you right now, you could be a big winner, too, for Week 12. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Back to you, Chick McGee.
Netflix is facing a lawsuit after widespread complaints about buffering and glitches during the Jake, whatever his name is, and Mike Tyson
a lawsuit
fight. The lawsuit filed in Florida by a gentleman named Ronald Blue Denton. Blue is in quotes. Blue, you're my boy, Blue, blah, blah, blah. Accuses Netflix of breach of contract.
All right.
For constant glitches during the event.
Sure, that'll help.
Netflix acknowledged the poor streaming quality of the highly anticipated event on a statement released Monday. Listen to this press release. If you're thinking of getting into the business of releasing press releases, this should be page 1 of your textbook. Here's the press release from Netflix, Tom, about the problems buffering in the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. Quote, this unprecedented scale created by many technical challenges while the launch team tackled brilliantly by prioritizing stability of the stream for the majority of viewers. I'm sure many of you may have seen the chatter in the press and on social media about the quality issues. We don't want to dismiss the poor experience some members and know we have room for improvement, but still consider this event a huge success.
Now, if you'll pardon us, we have a lot of money.
They've also announced that they're saying it was the most witnessed sporting event in history.
Netflix also released yesterday that Friday's event between Tyson and Jake, whatever his name is, 108 million viewers globally.
Whoa!
Making it the, quote, most streamed sporting event ever.
Whew.
I don't think they're going to have issues with Christmas Day. They're going to get a quarter of that.
Netflix live broadcast from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, peaked at 65 million concurrent households in the United States. An estimated 56% of all TV viewership in the country was tuned to Tyson Paul between midnight and 1 a.m. Eastern time.
To me, it makes sense that there were some buffering issues.
Of course.
People around the entire world were watching one thing at one source.
I'm surprised, but I'm surprised it was so late.
Yeah.
That's what's amazing to me. The bulk of the United States in the Eastern time zone, that's really late to be watching something. So I gave up. I went to bed.
The co-main event, a rematch between Katie Taylor and Amanda Emeralda Serrano, actually was the match of the night. Everyone drew 74 million live viewers globally to become the most watched professional women's sports event in United States history.
Yeah, that's terrific. That could be really good for women's boxing.
And Jake Paul admits that he realized midway through the fight he needed to hold back because he was really going to hurt Tyson. And he didn't want to hurt him.
Boy, he knows how to piss everyone off, doesn't
he?
He
just knows what he's doing.
Yeah, there's a big check he's cashing. Wow.
I had to hold back.
I'm holding back. I don't want to. Ladies and gentlemen, as I live and breathe, had I known this was going to happen today, I would have bounded out of bed. Yes, it's a visit, a true tale from the Old West with our grizzled leader, Dr. Tom Whiskey.
I'm sorry, I'm exhausted.
Are you really?
I missed that fight. I've been missing everything.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, I got a hold of me some of that Viagra.
Oh, did you? Oh,
I gotta tell you what. I'm for an old fella, I've never been so active in my life. Of course, the fact of the matter is, I'm, Christy, I'm hitting it hard with a couple of twins.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, this is about, people go, Doc, now that you got this Viagra and everything and you're a big sexy machine, it's got to be fun for you. He said, oh, especially with the twins. They go, Doc, I have a question for you, Doc. How do you tell them apart? Well, that can be tricky. But it's real simple, you see. Stephanie always paints her fingernails red. And Steve is hung like a donkey.
Twin.
Doc, you sure have.
My ass hurts. Goodbye.
Well.
Just ornery. My. Stupid world record. Well, you're all going to be shocked about this, but I'm just telling you how it is. David Rush and his wife
And finally divorced.
have broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest time for two people to hang up 10 articles of clothing.
Oh, jeez.
See, now, remember how I said how cool the world record was when those two guys were walking between hot air balloons thousands of feet above the ground, and you poo-pooed it?
Because there was no danger.
Now, these are a husband and wife in a closet hanging up clothes.
There's more danger to that than there is the hot air balloon thing.
The time to beat was 57.
I saw you look at my sister that way.
87 seconds. The Rushes,
my sweater? Oh, jeez.
The Rushes managed to complete the task in 51.8 seconds. Almost, full 6 seconds to beat the record.
Okay.
They're kneeling. They're on the closet floor. Yeah, they've got.
Why do they have to be kneeling?
I don't know. Well, they've got one of those low closets where you just hang shirts on.
Yeah.
I see.
David Rush, though, of course, has the record for the most records at present. Currently held
I still
world
don't believe
records.
that. There's some other guy with 800 records.
Isn't there a guy in India or something?
They're always in. I know it.
But I think David Rush's record is for the one. As we speak, he has the most records. Does that make sense?
No, I ain't buying it. I've gotten off believing. I'm done with believing whatever you say anymore. You don't. You have no idea what you're talking about 98% of the time.
I just think he did this record.
You can read an article and miss giant important words in articles. You do it every day.
See what he wants to see.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I think David did this record so he could show us that he has a wife. We've all been kind of concerned, and I understand after they hung up all the clothes, she packed him up and put him in a suitcase and left. I've never seen her kids. No, this is great stuff. It's fun.
Great stuff.
Great stuff.
Hey, you and Kelly do this at home? You try
Will
to
she
beat
even allow you
records?
to hang something of hers?
Oh, God,
Have you ever been in her closet?
I wouldn't touch. Yeah, her closet's right next to mine.
Okay.
Of course, it's kind of one closet. I have kind of a smaller area, as you can imagine.
It's no way to live, boy.
That's how they design them. That's kind of I think, a sexist thing about architecture.
What, they design the woman's side bigger than the man's?
I mean, it makes sense. I know it's like when they put toilets in at stadiums, they probably should put more in for the ladies. So I guess it makes sense.
No, there are less ladies at stadiums.
What?
That's right.
You mean fewer, but the point is...
far left.
No, far left. I'm saying that the women at stadiums are less than ladies.
I've always seen...
how deep can I take this?
Wow, this is...
You don't have one of those where there's a middle, there's a dressing area, and on each side?
No. It's just it's a closet.
Oh, I'm sure things will pick up.
Do you have one of those? Like a walk-in closet where you...
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't have.
I have a walk-in, but it's very...
I have a
Do you have a full-length mirror at your house?
I do. It's in the corner of the bedroom.
You ever...
Take a look?
Take a look-see, get in front of it, and
see how I'm doing.
Do a tuck, see what Mrs. McGee would look like.
Why do you always go there?
Ooh, foxy lady.
Once again, he might. Wait a minute, hang on. I haven't learned anything. He wants me to be friends.
Yeah, he's engaging.
He's engaging me. Insult is his idea of he's a great guy. Stop crying and let's go to dinner. Come on. Yeah.
What's coming up in sports?
That is sports.
Okay, good.
It'll sound a lot like Christy doing news is what's coming up in sports.
Right.
And I will tell you now about Simply Safe. It's protected my compound for 10 years now. And right now, you can get 60% off a new Simply Safe security system. It is their best deal of the year. Simply Safe, the only home security that I trust. And did you know Simply Safe sent us security cameras for us to use here at the studio. Now, every hall and doorway is protected. Only the best for us here on the Bob and Tom Show from Simply Safe. And you can get 60% off today just by visiting simplysafetom.com. Simply Safe has a new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break into your home. Old school systems take action once somebody's already inside your home. That's way too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime before it happens. If someone's lurking around, those agents see them in real time, talk to them directly, set off spotlights, even call police before they've had a chance to break in. No long-term contracts with Simply Safe, no cancellation fees, and all around $1 a day. And Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom Show listeners exclusive early access to their Black Friday sale. This week only, get 60% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's their best offer of the year, 60% off. Just head to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
I've been thinking about this world record for hanging up clothes.
Yeah.
There should be a world record for children, more like teenagers. The longest time an article of clothing has been on the floor of a closet without being hung up. It would
don't have to be teenagers.
It would be what? Decades? Okay.
I smell husband trouble.
No. Gosh, no, not him. But my girls, they both still.
Just dust around that sweater. It's been there since last March. Coming up, we have lots of exciting things in the news, including news about the movie Wicked. We have extinction in the news. In the world of animals, and good, important pizza news. So everybody pay attention. And what they do in your house when you rent it out, you're going to find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. And we're doing kind of a musical chairs thing today. And, it's actually a musical chair right now because joining us in the studio, we have singer-songwriter, actor, and comedian Stephen Lynch. I throw in the actor thing because you spent how did you describe it?
9 months in hell.
Sentence, was that the word you used?
9 months in hell is what I just heard.
You were on Broadway. Do you want to give us give those that haven't heard about this the background on?
The Wedding Singer.
You portrayed
the very popular Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie about crazy kids in the 80s.
Turned into a very successful theater piece.
Very successful.
Well, you did it for a pretty long time.
Mildly successful.
I mean,
it was fun. But I had my toe on the trigger pretty much every day of the last 4 months of it. Well, I realize I'm making it sound like it was really bad.
No, but I mean,
it wasn't. It was time to move on. You know.
Can you play one of the new ones for us?
I think so.
Okay.
We just had a little powwow in your producer's office about what I can and cannot say on the radio these days. And
there have been moments before. You think this one's okay?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it's not.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lynch.
This is a song I wrote. I discovered, oddly enough, that I had an uncle, a great-great-great-great-great-uncle who lived in the medieval period. He pretty much did for a living what I do for a living. He was both a troubadour and a court jester, and I think he used to play in the court of the king and the queen. And I discovered one of his old compositions that he wrote for the lute, and I transposed it to the guitar.
Good, because we don't have a lute handy.
No. I don't either.
Because I like guitar comics, but I hate lute comics. Prop guys and lute comics.
Those are the worst, aren't they?
Just hacks.
They give us all a bad name. So this is one of his compositions, and I just thought I'd try it for a modern audience, see how it goes over. Come, fair lady, to mine bed we go, and verily sweet pleasures we shall know. Yet, where thy belly meets thy limb, I beseech thee, give a trim, for thy bush doth overflow. Milady doth have a 70s muff. A 1470s muff. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Pray, shave it off to make a coat. There are fur balls down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. I saith not thy is hirsute, but it looketh like thou hast buckwheat in a leg lock. My uncle was also a very hacky stand-up comedian. But soft, what hair through yonder girdle grows, to be or not to be put in cornrows? Oh, it is beastly and unruly, and it smelleth of patchouli, and that offends my nose. I saith not thou art furry down there, but it doth resemble Fidel Castro eating a London broil. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, medieval bush.
Bravo. Stephen Lynch.
Thank you, lords and ladies. Thank you.
Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen.
What is a lute?
A lute it looks like a pear-shaped ukulele.
Yeah, it goes...
Kind of a...
Well, there's no neck. There's no neck, though.
Yeah.
They look like guitars. I think those are lutes.
To change an old joke just a little bit.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Sounds like a sausage music, doesn't it?
And
I'll get up in the morning and have some sausage.
If you're wondering,
I love those commercials.
Pat Godwin under the weather. Yes, he has laryngitis, just like I did, just like Ace did, and just like Tom first did and refused to stay home. And now
didn't really arrive until I got here.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
So I got up and I really hadn't been talking to anybody except the dogs. I kind of talked to them in a different voice.
So you didn't know you had laryngitis?
Not really. But I'm okay now, kind of.
Well, that's
we're all sort of
Pat
suffering.
is sick.
I want to congratulate Freddie Birch from Springfield, Kentucky, the winner of Week 11.
And your search with Freddie Birch.
Of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Congratulations, Freddie. And there were two folks that had all the games right. Freddie was one of them, but he won the tiebreaker. You could be a winner for Week 12. Go to bobandtom.com/contest and just pick the winners for pro football this weekend starting Thursday evening, and you could win that that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. You can peruse what you might want to get by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Right now, we turn to Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening?
A woman out there says she discovered her dog sitter was filming OnlyFans content in her home. Miss Amanda LeBlanc told the CBC she booked the dog sitter on several occasions over the summer, and finding her to be reliable, recommended her to friends, which we all do. Months later, however, Ms. LeBlanc came across a video of the dog sitter advertising an OnlyFans account and immediately recognized her bathroom in one of her clips.
What's the problem?
She subscribed to the woman's page, found videos of the dog sitter masturbating in her bathroom and posing in her outdoor pool.
Well, I'm sorry, that's what a bathroom's for. Okay.
Ms. LeBlanc said
Talk to the dog about it.
The dog enjoyed it? What are you talking about?
What?
Well, she's
Talk to the dog about it. What are you saying?
She went into the bathroom. The dog presumably didn't join her.
No.
You never know. This lady could be really kinky. That might be part of the appeal of the OnlyFans thing. Is there an OnlyFans page for people who want dogs to watch them do it?
To watch them? I don't think so.
I bet that's a thing.
I don't know. I guarantee that's a fetish, but man, I don't think OnlyFans. Hopefully, they have some scruples.
I don't think.
Oh, I would. A, I would doubt it, and B,
Ms. LeBlanc said she did not care about the content the woman produced, but just said it was done in her home.
So she's not upset about it or anything?
Yeah, she's obviously gone public with it.
Well, what was that last?
Don't you? I think what she's calling for, Josh, are simpler times when someone would be dog sitting and they would just be banging their boyfriend on your couch and leaving an unfortunate stain.
Yeah, this woman's not leaving a stain anywhere.
This is like the least problematic.
Were you drinking Bloody Marys? No.
Oh, no.
This is why I could never rent out my house.
There might be masturbators.
Well, want somebody masturbating in your house?
Just everything. You don't want to. You don't want people.
You've had people masturbating in your house. You realize that?
I'm pretty sure.
You don't think your girlfriend? Never mind.
The plaster guy.
You've lived with your sons.
They haven't lived at this house though.
This house is clean.
So nobody in your house has masturbated. Come on.
There's a chance nobody in that house has had an orgasm.
This is what happens when you have Josh come in and it's his not bathing month. He gets ornery and weird.
I feel uncomfortable, so I get ornery.
But wasn't there a thing? Wasn't there a story last year about some pornographers that they were going and renting Airbnbs and they're trying to prevent that from happening?
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't. If you rent your house out, people are going to do stuff.
You can't have cameras in Airbnbs anymore, can you?
No, I don't think so.
Is that like a federal thing now or something?
Well, that's if the people who own the house, they can't observe the people that are renting it.
Right.
They can have them on the outside of the house, I believe. This lady wasn't renting her house. This woman was working for her.
No, she was. The lady's out of town, so this lady's dog sitting. So she's obviously going over to the house.
Yes.
While she's there filming something for OnlyFans because the place is probably nicer than her place.
Sure.
And she's got to pump out content to make money. Yes.
And the homeowner subscribed to her page.
Yeah, she must like what she's doing.
That's a little weird, isn't it? How much does that cost?
I bet she subscribed because she had a feeling.
Yeah, she wanted to see what her videos look like.
And it costs however much the content creator wants to charge.
Okay. Did her husband enjoy the dog sitter? Oh, yeah, man. Be sure to hire that Sylvia. She's really...
Sylvia.
It wasn't even in the woman's bed.
No.
It was in the bathroom.
And in the pool.
So you'd be okay with that? If you hire a cat sitter and... On OnlyFans, you can see Josh's posters and stuff in the background.
You should know that if you ask me to house sit,
yes,
I'm going to be playing with this.
Okay. Fair enough.
And all the rooms.
No, I see. When you say I should know, of course I know that, which is why I've never asked you to house sit. Now, let me ask you this: Have you ever done any house sitting?
I have. Yeah.
And
I never have.
Did you have any company? Or?
Self-pleasure?
I did have company at, it was my grandparents.
Oh. Wait a minute. Everybody clear the decks.
I never in my grandparents' room.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Yeah. No.
Did you ever?
Did you have any sporting events, if you will, in your grandparents' house.
Yes.
Where in what?
Can I reframe this? In your grandparents' bed?
No, never there. Never even in their bedroom.
Oh, in the guest room or something, right?
Yes, in the guest room and in the living room.
Were there like doilies and old people stuff everywhere?
I had to.
Did you tell?
I remember specifically having to move my grandmother's ottoman to
accommodate the.
Did you tell the intendant that this was your place? And
no.
Just no. Okay.
In fact, it was kind of it was like, hey, I'm house sitting for my grandparents. All right, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
We can be loud.
You ever babysit with anybody when you were in high school and things like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
You were a babysitter?
No, I babysat with.
Oh, with your girlfriend?
Well.
I got you.
Oh, so your girlfriend was babysitting you went over there? That never happened to me. I did.
That's because no one likes you.
You never went over to some girl's house?
No.
Or girls?
No, the only thing I can think of that was even close to that is our program director in Harbor Springs had a dog, and we had to go over and dog sit a little bit. So.
Oh, okay.
He had a waterbed.
Knowing Tom, it's they didn't have babysitting. It was at the cotillion. You could spend time.
They had a waterbed.
How'd you know he had a waterbed?
At the debutante.
Oh, I know.
See.
And I don't approve.
Did you make out with him?
Don't like him.
No, he had sex on the waterbed.
Oh, what a choosy beggar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was banging this broad over at my buddy's house.
Right.
I'm dog sitting. I'm essentially getting paid to make love on his bed. I don't care for his waterbed.
And I'm complaining. Yeah.
You should tell him.
Horrible lighting.
Tell him. Hey, by the way, I don't like that waterbed you have.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Have you ever been on a waterbed?
I have. Yeah.
Christy had one.
I've had two.
There's something that happens to me when I sleep on a waterbed. I can't not sweat, and I don't know why.
Actually, I've had three.
They're not breathable at all.
Now, back in the day, a waterbed I think was kind of a sign of
I was married.
kind of round-heeled.
No, like
I mean, if you had a waterbed, that means you were loose.
It was kind of a
you were
punchline,
promiscuous.
right?
Yeah.
But the first waterbed I had, I was married.
If you had a waterbed or you smoked, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, those are two signs. If you had a waterbed and smoked,
you got around,
and you were on your third drink. I mean, it was.
Yeah, and you went to wine parties.
It was showtime.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well.
Wine parties.
I had a great time in my 20s. Don't you judge.
Okay.
Evansville, Indiana, in the news.
All right.
Authorities have arrested a man on several different charges last week. This is really disturbing.
No.
This happened at a local bar. Police were called to the Break Time Bar and Grill to take a report from a woman who said the 43-year-old man had ejaculated on her.
Oh, no.
So you come here often?
The victim told police they had seen the man sitting at the bar and that he came up behind her and committed the act as she stood up to speak to someone.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's not overlook this guy. That's quite a talent. I mean,
well, police said they spoke with the owner of the bar who showed them video footage, and in the video, Evansville police say a man can be seen sitting at the bar exposing and touching himself.
All right, so he's warming up.
He's warming up, and then she's standing.
Oh, okay.
Sitting at the bar, he was going at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jack and Dave. You know, here comes it.
No, I said Jack and Coke. It's happy hour, not happy ending hour, sir.
Right.
For God's sake,
that poor woman.
I know.
That's awful. Okay, well.
Customs officials in Texas stopped a pair of drug smugglers at pedestrian crossing recently. The drugs apparently hidden in their body cavities.
What a weird way to say
with an S.
Officers at the Bridge of the Americans in El Paso.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Americas. I'm sorry.
How many cavities does that cover? Your behind, your stomach, and your mouth?
No.
Because there's two people.
It's
well,
no, but if ladies got.
Okay,
you got the front purse and the back purse technically for the ladies.
Oh, really? You guys count that as? So
body cavity.
Two body cavity. All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Officers at the Bridge of the Americas in El Paso encountered a 33-year-old man.
El Paso, out the old asso.
And a 47-year-old woman who entered the country together from Mexico through the pedestrian lanes. During a secondary inspection,
Hi, we're just two women entering through the pedestrian lanes. Don't worry about it.
No, it's a guy and a lady.
A drug-sniffing dog alerted officers to the presence of narcotics.
It was like, oh boy.
The woman removed a bundle of fentanyl that had been, quote, concealed within her vaginal cavity.
Bingo.
While one package of fentanyl was removed from the rectal cavity of the male.
So 2 body cavities, okay.
Both travelers were arrested, turned over to the custody of Homeland Security.
Well, sure, the guy doesn't have a vagina to stuff it full.
But they could have gone. I mean, they had some choices here.
It seems like the lady
they could have gone. They could have gone
money on the table.
They could have gone double ass,
right?
Or front naughty, back naughty
on just her.
Yeah. So this is interesting. I wonder how they made the decision.
Because she said, "I'm not taking the heat for this. If we get stopped, you're going to have some up your butt too."
And he said, well, fine.
I just didn't know there were teeth down there.
Teeth?
The vaginal cavity?
Very silly, Tom. I think you know what they mean.
This could be Josh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. Josh has been secretly working on his Hallmark movie.
Mm-hmm.
How would this be for a meet cute?
Oh, God.
Awful.
Well, how did you meet her? How'd you meet our dad? Well, I was...
We're smuggling drugs across the border.
I was working the border, working for customs that day, and had an opportunity to, check the front naughty, and while I was down there... when Harry met Snatchy.
So I'm guessing they were arrested for half an hour and then let go?
I don't know what happened to them after
Seems
they
to be
were
what,
turned over to Homeland Security, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, please don't ever do this again. Okay, you're free.
A new study finds college students who use dating apps are more likely to be promiscuous. Well, no.
Yeah.
This isn't a study. That's what the apps are for. Dr.
That's a weird
Jaquetta Reeves. Is that how you would say that?
What?
Jaquetta?
Yeah, Jaquetta.
And her colleagues studied college students in Texas, and analysis of the data showed those who reported having more than one sexual partner over the past year were more than twice as likely to use dating apps than those with only one partner.
Duh.
Well, duh, because they already have a partner, so they're not on the app. The research team concluded there was a significant positive association between the use of dating apps and engagement in risky sexual behavior among students.
You know, doesn't use dating apps. The people who did this research.
Yeah.
It's one of the interesting things about this. I was reading the rest of this article. Who do you think uses apps more, men or women?
Men.
Oh, men, absolutely.
Yeah, 64% of men, 33% of women use them. It also much more common among the white students. Significantly more common among white students than black students. And much more common among people who identified as being heterosexual.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there you go, a little bit
That's
of
why a lot of the upper tier dating apps make men pay and they don't make the women pay because there's so few.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. Ratio is off. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting, but it does seem kind of obvious. But I guess they just wanted to get some serious numbers. Speaking of numbers, did we congratulate Freddie Birch yet?
We have.
Because he's number one for week 11. Freddie Birch is our winner of that Steven Singer Jewelers gift certificate because he got all the games right last week, week 11. He tied with one other guy, but guess what? He won the tiebreaker. So you could be the winner week 12. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. And just to pick the winners for this week, Chick McGee will be picking against Freddie Birch tomorrow with the shoe-in of the week. Coming up on this show, by the way, we have an exciting episode with Alli Breen of Sexy Time. And Alli, of course, is on OnlyFans. And we'll be talking about that, see how that's going for her. And we have time to squeeze in one more story from Christy Lee.
Let's see. Where do we want to go here? A British zoo is trying to save a rare fish species from extinction after discovering it has the last one. Officials at Whipsnade Zoo have...
Yes, well, welcome to Whipsnade.
I say, Justin, cancel the lunch plans. We can't eat this one. It turns out it's the last one.
Yeah, they've been told they have the world's last remaining boxer pupfish in their care.
Yes.
Apparently, the wild population
up.
of the fish species in Mexico has been completely decimated by the introduction of invasive fish species. Following the revelation, the Bedfordshire Conservation Zoo transported boxer pupfish eggs to the Bristol Zoo Project to jumpstart conservation efforts. So let's hope that the little babies survive and we have more of these.
Don't they need a boy
boxer
fish and a lady boxer fish?
That's what I thought, but I'm just reading what you gave me, so I don't know how that works.
I always get boxer pupfish and Boston Terrier pupfish confused.
I think it's the same thing.
And the little ones, the boxer briefs. The boxer briefs pupfish.
Those are the puppies.
The little teeny ones. Coming up, Christy Lee, what you got over there?
Coming up, we have a very interesting story from Pizza Hut. We have Windsor Castle in the news and a possible burglary.
I have been to Windsor Castle.
Have you?
Yes. I was invited by a man.
Let me tell you something. Fascinating story. I walked by it once. I remember that.
We got a rock band looking for a new drummer, and you can send them an audition. So drummers, hang out. We got something for you coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Cam Newton folds like a Jeff Bodart joke.
Turducken.
You mean, and now from the source.
We're all doing Bodart.
Turducken. Let's listen. I'm going to play the original. I want to see if you guys can get the right pitch.
Okay.
I'll play it at the end of the, I'll say 3, 2, and 1. Say the 1. 3, 2.
Turducken.
You got to go high.
Turducken.
Okay. Turducken on this show means a joke that has no merit.
Well, let's hear it.
I think he had a stroke is my favorite line from Jaws.
Anyway, we could hear that. I love that in its entirety.
My favorite was when Josh looks at him and trying to help. It was like being backstage for a moment. Dude, there's nothing there.
Now, the setup on this is a classic joke delivered by our engineer, Ace. Ace, can you do it again? You remember the joke? We were talking about...
The joke is in there, right?
I don't think it's in this one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you know the joke, Ace? Remember?
Yeah, it's a fact that people think the first French fries were fried in France. They weren't.
Where were they fried?
They were fried in Greece.
See, get it?
Yeah.
See?
Good play on words.
Love jokes that you have to go, get it?
Words have two meaning. Greece, you cook in.
That's
Greece,
right.
a country.
Right.
And you don't see it coming. It's a classic joke.
Sure.
Now try to get that joke momentum in your head as you hear what happened immediately following Ace's joke.
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in?
No, that's Jeff Bodart talking.
And by the way, he just got done booing Ace.
Right.
He's so excited.
Yes. This is a man who makes his living selling wands.
Hey! No, he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, that's his side hustle.
Okay, it's a side hustle. Okay. So once again, Ace says, okay, they're fried in Greece. Okay, get it? Okay, here we go. And then here's Mr. Bodart.
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in? Turkey.
Now, I want you to know, I did not pause that.
No.
That was genuine.
Stunned silence.
I mean, that's a full 2-3 seconds.
We never have that.
Yes, everyone is sort of processing. I think we're all going, okay,
What?
why am I not getting this?
Yes.
Right.
At first, your brain goes, I don't get it. And then you're going, why don't I get it? What am I ignorant of? It must be some inside thing. And then we all realize none of us are getting it. And then we're laughing about that. And that's where we pick up the joke.
Turducken.
And then he
Turducken.
And then he takes ownership of it by saying it again.
Yeah.
Which is what I am famous for. If at first you don't succeed,
say it again.
Say it so many times, they'll laugh just to make you stop. Let's get back to the momentum of the lack of a joke here. And this is what happened next.
That isn't even a joke.
He may be having a stroke.
Now, I have tried to say that isn't even a joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now everyone's laughing, and then someone submits that he may be having a stroke because he seems to be so upset, and then it goes here.
It's as bad as that crap over there.
That is not a joke. Now he's accusing Ace of telling a bad joke. I enjoyed the joke very much, Ace.
Ace's was a joke.
Yes. It was a classic joke, I think, and probably in the Joke Hall of Fame. And then we continue.
Wait a minute.
No,
What does a duck fight in?
No, it's a duck fried in.
Oh, what is a
He's
duck
fried in turkey.
Yeah, turducken.
No, Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
That's the beauty of the end of that is it's like two comedians have just come off stage. They're driving home after the gig, and Josh looks at him and goes, "Hey, the turducken thing. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
You can't know it.
Because I maybe, out of all of us in the room, we're giving him the biggest benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Because
You've been there.
And yeah, sometimes you just got to tell them, no, man.
To use the word concept wrong, conceptually. Concept really means like gravity, but nevertheless. Conceptually, what he's trying to say is when you make a turducken, that was popular a few years back. What is it? You take a boneless chicken or something and cram it inside a duck, and then cram that inside a turkey. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Right. But you don't always fry them.
No, you don't fry them.
I suppose you probably could.
You don't, but you don't.
And the turkey punchline relies on the grease punchline.
Right.
So it doesn't even stand on its own.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So that is the.
If you really want to get into it.
This is a new feature on the show we call Joke Autopsy, where we take a joke to the morgue and
could be
start
here all night.
doing some show.
And you know, if you talk to Jeff, he still thinks it was funny.
I know.
And claims that people have got to have his back.
No. No one can. I would like to see the exegesis as that is. You lay it all out for me. There's no way. What is a duck fry?
Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Could you focus on the big screen?
Oh,
my
goodness gracious.
Hey, guys. It's some bitch Ed's out this week. He's at the National Toilet Festival in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
So no Ed Septic?
No, Ed. It's me, Turd Wrench Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. He's out there in San Francisco for the Toilet Festival. Did you guys know that's where the Golden Gate Bridge is?
No. I think it's the Golden Gate.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, okay.
If you didn't know, Ed is my stepbrother once removed, and the once removed part comes from the time that Meemaw found us behind the shed and had to get the hose out to separate us.
I see.
Yeah, that was the last time we played Pipes and Drains again.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
It was the last time I played with pipes at all. Turns out that the flapper valve is more my speed.
Oh, really? Who knew?
Yeah.
Huh.
So basically, unlike that sumbitch Ed, I'm gonna fix your pipes and bang your wife. A small upcharge. I'll send you one of those cell phone videos when I get on back up to the shop.
Oh, nice. That's
All right.
exciting.
I'm gonna let you guys get back to it.
Thanks, Tina.
Thank you.
And Jim Gaffigan at Clues Hall next October. Those shows that he had to cancel. We'll give you some details on lots of shows coming up in just a few minutes.
Hello there. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. All right, let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Everybody ready? Yeah. All right, brand new show. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Steve? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What are those guys' names? Steve? Okay. All right. Let's go.
Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz, the suite.
Oh, that's
the
very
suite.
nice. Very nice. I thought we would, since we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, of course.
Are you ready, Steve?
I thought we'd feature some of our Thanksgiving classics.
Andy, okay.
Some of our Thanksgiving classics. It's time to just check in with this. This is one of the newer ones, but I think we can call it a classic.
Would turkey be as popular if it wasn't considered what to serve on Thanksgiving, unless it was meatloaf or ham or.
Oh, that's interesting. So sales annual sales of turkeys.
Something Tom said a couple weeks ago. Turkey's boring. Didn't you say the taste of turkey?
It's really bland.
I love it.
I love turkey.
There's a Cajun turkey out there. It's really good. It's nice and spicy. Real good.
Yeah, I'm sure there are ways to make it more exciting, but I think your question's a good one. I think turkey, if it weren't for Thanksgiving, probably wouldn't be as popular.
And it wasn't a turkey industry creation. Thanksgiving was
Right.
it? Didn't Woodrow Wilson do that, or FDR, or one of them? The first Thanksgiving.
I mean, declaring it Thanksgiving? Oh, that's another fair question.
Well, if they declared it, it must have been from the South.
I declare. Okay, thank you very much.
Declare.
And they say it Thanksgiving differently in the South. It's Tim Wilson taught me this. It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's nice. That's charming.
Yes, charming.
But we can research the first
Thanksgiving. You look at me
Thanksgiving.
like I'm an experiment every now and then, don't you? I don't think I like that.
No, I like this. I don't know the origin of when it became an official holiday. I'm sure some president was probably involved.
Here's Christy with more.
Well, I'm trying to. Thanksgiving, a federal holiday in the United States, celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November.
I think in Canada it's on the.
I think it was last week, wasn't it?
Second Monday in October.
It is in October, yeah. Why don't we play this bit, and you can do the research during the bit?
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't that better radio?
Yeah, that would be smart.
No, this is
1789.
That's Thanksgiving?
Oh, no, that's not right. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Yeah, see, you raise a good point. Here's
I'm chewing up time here, buddy.
I've got two Thanksgiving classics.
I got two for you right over.
Okay, here we go.
He's nuts. Oh.
Whoa, I just love this time of year, don't you, Jer?
I sure do, Dino. 'Tis the season.
Check out those breasts.
I like their size.
How about those legs?
And juicy thighs. My tongue is flapping.
Oh, stop your yapping. We're eating turkey.
Yeah.
We invited our family.
They only came here 'cause dinner's free.
They really hate us.
Pass the potatoes.
We're eating turkey. When we first saw that turkey, he ran around and clucked.
Gobble, gobble.
And when I pulled out that hatchet, he knew that he was
plucked. On the wishbone, it breaks apart.
Pull on my finger, you'll smell a
Ding.
What a sensation.
It's flatulation.
From eating turkey.
Medic, somebody light a match.
I really love the white meat. It's great when you want a snack.
They say once you've tried the dark meat, you never will go back. I ate too much. It's time to leave.
Oh, I drank too much. It's time to heave.
Look out. We've eaten our fill.
But all next week we'll be eating turkey. I'll be drinking turkey, Pally. That's wild turkey on the rocks.
By the way, Dino, how was your date last night?
Well, let's just say that I butterballed her.
You mean she was ugly like a turkey?
No, but she was a gobbler.
I hope she enjoyed the stuffing.
She lapped up the gravy, too, Pally.
Dean and Jerry, a little bit of lapping up the gravy there for Thanksgiving. Christy Lee was researching this. Your question again?
Grant was the one who originally proposed this bill.
President Grant?
No, Hugh Grant.
Yeah, President Grant.
Hugh Grant, he's a lot older than you think.
If you're just joining us, like,
In January of 1879, it was adopted by Congress to the federal holiday list.
President Grant at the time said, "How Thanksgiving?"
One of the finest memoirs of any president.
Thanksgiving traditions.
I have a question.
What?
Can you talk about Canada?
More philosophical.
All right.
Before Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
When someone did something really obvious.
Oh, instead of no S.
Yeah, Sherlock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was there some Shakespearean reference? What do we get on that, Christy?
This is kind of interesting. A shooting match on Thanksgiving morning in which turkeys and chickens were used as targets were part of the first Thanksgiving.
Well, this
and
is
that's
horrible.
kind of where
the poultry view is it's a horrible massacre.
The Thanksgiving staple such as turkey began.
Because they didn't have turkeys at the first Thanksgiving.
No, they had
with the
fish.
Pilgrims.
In 1621, no.
Outside the White House this morning, we had the annual turkey and chicken massacre.
Well, everyone just at the... And we're off.
Just members of state get...
Well, see, I'd be fully in favor of that. I think it'd be great if the president came out and took those 2 turkeys and chopped their heads off.
Oh, you're an idiot.
No, this
Canadian
business of...
Thanksgiving is a holiday celebrated on the second Monday in October to give thanks for the harvest and the previous year's bounty, or they say in Canada, action de grace. Celebration of being thankful for the harvest, a secular holiday celebrated in churches and all across Canada, except in all the Canadian provinces except New Brunswick and Nova Scotia.
Huh.
They do not celebrate Thanksgiving.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know.
Ungrateful, huh?
And the Thanksgiving Day Classic, second Monday in October in Canada, is a Canadian Football League doubleheader, a popular televised event. And I think they just had the Grey Cup like last week.
Except New Brunswick, of course.
The Argonauts or
bowling, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Goes without saying. It's time for our second tribute
conversation
to Thanksgiving.
Traditional foods in Canada include boiled.
No one cares.
Boiled corned beef and cabbage.
I'm listening.
Game meat.
Well, here, let me play this song. You guys can chat about this incredibly boring topic. Floyd, you got a song for us?
They both make a living in their fate. Catching one is like a trade. Both of them have body parts for sale. They both advertise juicy breasts. Some you eat, some you caress, but only one is better, deep fried. Turkeys and whores, turkeys and whores. I love them turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores. They both strut around with feathered hair. Both get stuffed like a teddy bear. Both have the same nickname, the gobbler. Gobbler. Some are big, some are small. Both are fun to butterball, but only one gets eaten in the end. Turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores. I love them turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores. Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. If you find a pecker, just be polite. Tuck it back up just behind the chimney. One's only popular this time of year. Both leave you grinning ear to ear, but a whore will charge you more if you want second. Turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores. I don't mind spending extra on the trimmings. I get sleepy on Thanksgiving from turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores.
Thank you very much, Floyd. Another Thanksgiving classic.
Indeed.
There we go. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a burglary at Windsor Castle. We have a new ride that we're going to talk about involving Harry Potter at Universal.
Those are terrific.
Yeah, we have a whole, they have a whole new theme park down there. Yes.
Including the Universal Monsters. I can't wait.
And if you're going to Wicked, the movie, which a lot of people are talking about, we have some news for you on that.
All right. Now, that's all coming up. Also coming up, Alli Breen with Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Hi, Tom here along with comedian Ryan Singer, and we've been talking about Ryan's car, which has got, I believe, 298,000 miles on it. And this is a beautiful machine. It's obviously taken him all across the country many times, and Ryan would like to sell it, so I'm going to try to help him do that. I've not tried the car yet, but let's give it a quick review.
Let's check it out.
Now, what year is this?
99. The driver's side handle's broken off, so you either can go in through the back seat or
Wait a minute. I think I can get it.
You want me to open it?
Wait a minute. You have to open it from the inside, I think.
So, yeah.
But
as long as you have a friend with you most of the time,
no problem. I'm
just have them open the door for you.
Kind of warm today here. Does this thing have AC?
Yeah, the AC works.
Nice.
And
nice.
maybe I'll take that out so it stops beeping unless you want to crank it up. And there's a CB. I don't have it hooked up yet, but
you got a CB. Nice.
There's a CB radio. This you can see.
CB, the original social network.
You can see.
What's your CB handle again?
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
So if we're ever in the same 3 to 5 mile radius at the exact same time, maybe we'll chat on channel 19. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is a test. Monster Hunter testing the CB. I'm getting a lot of action right now. Well, does the CB come with the car?
CB comes with the car. Not a lot of drivers around chatting right now. That's the problem.
Freeway's only about 300 yards that way. I think there'd be quite a lot of action.
Yeah, they're probably it's probably a slow day out there, you know.
Okay.
The radio does work. CD player, as you can see. Oh, that was a CD right
nice.
there.
That's nice.
You know, Captain Beefheart is in there right now.
Oh, wow, that's sophisticated.
Yeah, and so it's got an auxiliary plug for an iPhone or an Android or something like that.
Did you install this radio? This is aftermarket?
Yeah, I installed the radio and the CB because the factory stopped working. Glove box opens and locks. There's a GPS. Hey, I'll even throw that GPS in there. It's a Garmin.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
Now, can we get a shot of the actual dashboard to see the mileage?
Oh, yeah, let's see what we're at. That's
297, 870 miles.
So by the end of next week after the tour, I'll be over 280, 298.
Wow, so this is about to approach 300,000 miles. Motor sounds great. And this is what, a 99. 99, this is Camry?
LE.
A Camry LE.
Four-cylinder.
Four-cylinder, four-door. Okay, well, let's continue the tour, shall we?
Okay.
Once again, we're taking a tour of this beautiful 99 Camry, 298,000 miles on it. Let's head back here. Nice, it's got the electric window thing to keep the ice off the back window.
Gas door, nope. You know,
good looking trunk.
Yeah, trunk's got
a lot of trunk space in here.
Yeah, we don't need...
oh, here, Jesus.
We don't need... trunk's got lots of room, Everything that comes in the trunk comes with the car. That's the deal. You know, it's you know, that's a weird... it's a weird tick on the engine. Yeah, you need to turn that.
That's Ryan Singer's car. Now, if you'd like to make an offer on that, how does this work, Ryan?
They can reach me at my website, ryansingercomedy.com, or email ryansingercomedy@gmail.com. Make me an offer. I'll take the best offer I can get.
And this is for real. This car is for sale, and it comes with everything in it, except probably the chick you had locked in the trunk.
Yeah, or the luggage. The luggage in the trunk.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend is into crazy things like putting me in dog collars and leashes and having me walk on all fours. Then he'll give me champagne out of a doggy bowl.
Yes.
I actually have a lot of fun with it. But now he likes to take me in the backyard to pee. That's still okay.
Look at Tom. If you're not watching Tom, you're not watching the greatest show on the planet.
It's still okay if our backyard was totally private, but it's not. And I think he's gearing things toward to make it quasi-public, and that's kind of freaking me out.
No.
A, could we get in trouble for this? We both have good jobs. Maybe that's how I should tell him to stop. And B, am I being lame by not wanting him to go public?
Your are. You're a filthy mutt, and you need to, the sooner you learn that.
Tom, what's your problem with this whole thing? You really do look.
This is really wild.
It's going to get worse. This
champagne in a dog bowl, and the fact that it's champagne is really something.
Yeah, but she's into all of it except for it being public. Maybe
I'm not sure she's
that's her
into
own.
it.
Well, she's acting like she is.
She said it.
Yeah, she said she's okay with all of it except.
Okay.
If it's for kinks, keep it in the bedroom or take a dump on his side of the bed, and then maybe he will figure it out. Like the dog is not
Well,
happy.
I guess we're done with this one.
Have you considered that?
Way too into it.
Yeah, and then what if he rubs your face and he goes, no.
No, never mind. You're right.
Anyway, you're
bad dog.
A dirty little Bowser, aren't you? Yeah.
That's very, as Chick McGee once said, this sort of thing, a lot of specificity.
That is wild.
That is.
He's into,
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the answer is whatever, when it gets to the point where you're not comfortable, don't do it at all.
Say it,
Yes,
yeah.
do not do it.
I mean, I just think you'd have to talk to a professional on this one. I won't this just keep escalating?
Potentially, but she's got to say no. So whatever you're not comfortable with, please don't do. But if you're fine with being leashed around the yard that has maybe a tall fence.
That's right.
Oh, good for you. You guys
Maybe
you
just
found
tell them
each
to put
other.
up a fence. Exactly.
Yeah.
Go to dinner,
Come to
get a nice restaurant. Sit.
I don't guess there's any.
Can she have a her bag?
Any reason to ask what position he likes?
Yeah, right. I think we know.
That's the capper. We're done now.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Hope she's not allergic to peanut butter.
Let's get to our next letter. Care.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Concert info coming up and how you can win Rod Stewart tickets on the way.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Do you hate phony sales and pricing games? Huh?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, thank you. Then you're going to love Steven Singer. He has the perfect price, guaranteeing the best value every single day. Steven Singer Jewelers, IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
No, I kind of feel bad. I was saying I don't really like turkey all that much.
Yeah, you said that.
But I've got this letter.
Ouch.
This is from Mr. Cross. He writes, hate to admit it, Tom's onto something.
Okay.
Turkey is terrible.
Terrible.
I can convince you with the following. There are steak restaurants. There are chicken restaurants.
What?
There are barbecue restaurants. There are even vegetarian restaurants for wayward souls like Pat Godwin. There are no turkey restaurants.
He's right. I mean, you can get turkey, of course. But
you're
right.
You know, hey, Turkey Tom's.
I'm a big fan of it.
I am too.
I mean, I think it's okay.
And I'm sad that every year I go, why don't I make turkeys more often? Like the turkey breast in the crock pot or something. But I never do.
I think because of the whole production of making a whole turkey. That's part of the problem. A lot of folks now get one that's kind of cut up, and
it's part of what makes it special on Thanksgiving. But yes, you're right.
What's the thing where they beat the hell out of it and cook it flat?
Spatchcock?
Spatchcock.
Yeah.
Boy, that sounds like a really bad disease.
Yeah. No,
well, sorry.
It's better than, hey, how are we having turkey today? We're beating the hell out of it. Yeah. That's why they came up with spatchcock.
No, but the spatchcock sounds like something. Well, there was an accident in the pickleball court. He's got spatchcock. He won't be coming to work for a while.
I eat turkey probably 3 times a week.
I had a turkey sandwich yesterday. Does that count?
But I mean, are you getting deli turkey?
I'm getting the best deli turkey, yes. Yes, it took me a while to find it, and I found it, and
what is it?
I'm not sharing it because sometimes it's sold out. So you guys are you figured it out on your own. Ace, do you think you know what it is?
Do you go to the deli and ask them to slice it for you?
No, this is actually, and when you look at the ingredients, you know what it says? Turkey. That's it. I'm not getting any of that nonsense.
Boar's head?
No tofurkey?
Boar's head is delicious. It's Applegate.
Plus
I knew it.
It's named after Christina Applegate, who I had a crush on when she played Kelly Bundy.
Oh, I see.
Boar's head Cajun turkey is delicious.
It is delicious.
This is not a commercial.
That's really delicious.
It's really good turkey. I don't know. I don't know if it's some of the additives, but they're all combined to make me very happy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's move on here. We have Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
British police are investigating a burglary at the Windsor Castle estate.
You know
the
why?
Thames Valley. Why?
Will you stop?
Go ahead.
No, even let me get it out.
Because Josh, I know went there, and we're going to hear about it.
And Chick saw it too.
I've seen it.
Me too.
Right on. Yeah.
Well, I might be going in September. There's a tease. You could go with me. We'll talk about that in a little while.
Go
I
ahead.
might be living there by then.
Okay, cool.
Hooking this all up on Zoom.
We'll visit you.
Well, that won't happen, but I might be living there.
Thames Valley Police said the suspect stole a pickup truck and a quad bike from a farm building on the estate more than a mile from Windsor Castle. The Sun newspaper, which first reported the burglary, said 2 masked men scaled a 6-foot fence before driving off in the vehicle.
See, there's your
through a
first
security
problem.
barrier. What?
How high is the fence, Lloyd? 6 feet?
Yeah, but those things are crazy.
I could Fosbury flop that thing, he said.
You know, those castle gates are those fences. Even if they're only 6 feet, they're all spires and
spiky.
Yeah.
King Charles III and Queen Camilla were not at Windsor Castle at the time of the raid, though it was suggested that Prince William and his family were at Adelaide Cottage, which is
Maybe if they had more real security and fewer guys with those big bushy hats.
Silly. Yeah, they are silly.
She must be just a master at pleasing a man. That Camilla. She's got to be. There's something going on.
You know, it's true love. Why can't you?
You remember the famous tampon thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
They recorded him on the phone saying he'd like to be her tampon.
Her anus must have a tongue.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's something special.
Thank you.
Hey, there's a turkey restaurant, he said, trying to check.
The body of a man thrown down a well in Norway over 800 years ago has finally been identified from his DNA.
There's a turkey restaurant.
What?
It's called Joe's Gizzard City.
See, this sounds great. It's not a chain, though, right?
Potterville, Michigan. Potter, the old man Potter.
Gizzard City?
Gizzard City. Come on down to Gizzard City.
I'd go there.
Would you?
Sure. See, that sounds like fun.
I don't like gizzards. I like livers.
I like liver. I love chicken liver. I'm just saying. I think turkey's. I guess when you spice it up, and I just find it kind of bland.
And there's another restaurant, Gobblers of Waters in northern Michigan.
Okay, but the
turkey's the main dish.
The guy's point is you've got Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, there's no franchise.
You've got Arby's roast beef. You don't have Tom's turkey gobbler, whatever.
Everyone's telling Tom that there's a Gobblers and of all places, Michigan, have at him chick! !
Go get him.
I think we meant chain restaurant rather than. I'm sure there's, as Josh pointed out, there's a lot of delicious turkey available at restaurants.
In Marshall, Michigan, called Turkeyville. Come on down to Turkeyville.
I love it. I love turkey. Yeah, I do. But I also get your point, Tom. I remember as a kid going, man, this just isn't. Put all the gravy on it, please.
But I guess maybe because it comes around once a year, it's sort of special.
Very special, yeah.
It wouldn't be as classy if it were, did you make your holiday Thanksgiving meatloaf? It doesn't have the...
Are you guys drumstick people?
I am not.
No.
I'm not either. Tendony.
Yeah.
I do lean toward the dark meat. I will not have a...
But the drumstick, it's
of a turkey?
Awkward to try to eat it.
It's kind of fun to Henry VIII.
Yeah. You for some reason, the word wench only used by most Americans while wielding a turkey leg. So we got a dead guy in a pit. What'd you say, Christy?
Yeah. The body of a man thrown down a well in Norway over 800 years ago has finally been identified through his DNA. A passage.
A little late.
Yeah.
North.
What is this? This to comfort his loved ones?
Finally closure for the family.
800 years ago.
Would you let me finish?
I mean, it turns out, ironically, he's baby Jessica's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Amazing.
A passage in the Norse Sverre saga, the story of King Sverre Sigurdsson.
Oh, yeah,
of course. That's, who doesn't go a day without reading that?
Describes a military raid that occurred in the year 1197, during which a body was thrown into the well at Sverresborg Castle, likely as an attempt to poison the local water supply.
Oh, I thought maybe the guy just didn't have a penny.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, they threw the body in there to poison the water?
Yeah, well, that'll do it.
I think a rotting corpse.
Yeah, I think it would really.
Whoa. Well, that's
the water up.
Wow.
Researchers have now managed to corroborate the events of the saga by analyzing the DNA of the quote-unquote well man, whose remains were found in 1938. Radiocarbon dating confirmed that the body is approximately...
You're listening to Carbon Dating.
Good morning. This is Carbon Dating.
Would you like to date a guy that's 900 years old? They think the body is approximately 900 years old and belonged to a man who was between the ages of 30 and 40 at the time of his death. So
that's as far as they've... So they haven't really... They've just identified the 10-year span he may have...
Yeah.
But it's all that stuff is pretty amazing science. But I didn't... That's how you would... To poison your enemies while you throw some guy down there?
Think about that.
I mean, the bacteria and germs in a decomposing body are plentiful. Yeah,
you get sick.
Hey, do they allow septic systems at cemeteries?
What?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Why would you need one?
The plots. Well, they've got in the house where they have all the services and stuff. They got to have toilets.
Well, that's on a sewer.
Yes.
What if it's no? A lot of those cemeteries are way out in the country.
Yeah, but they don't have a.
So they got septic and
Exactly.
They don't have a building.
Those cemeteries don't have the.
Hey, how come Uncle Clarence's plot was so cheap? Well, he's in the septic feed.
Oh,
this is a valid question. It's just as valid as my turkey question.
It's not a valid question.
Even when dead, he wants them covered in poop.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but he
I
thinks
don't
poop
either,
is
man.
hilarious.
I think it's a fair question.
You just sit on
Do you want to be buried in a septic field?
You just sit on
Nobody
that.
does.
You sit on that toilet and giggle, don't you? I know you do.
I do Wordle. Time now to talk about a great gift. Holiday season is approaching, of course. What better gift than Raycon earbuds?
Raycon earbuds. You get an amazing deal on premium audio every day of the year with our buddies at Raycon, but that doesn't mean they're not having any Black Friday sales. They're doubling down by offering Bob and Tom Show listeners up to 30% off site-wide. The latest model of Raycon's everyday earbuds with new features like that 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and active noise cancellation. And even though Raycon's quality rivals some of the big names in audio, Raycon start at just about half the price of the other guys, and they're an already incredible deal even before you factor in, yes, the Black Friday sale of up to 30% off site-wide. And there's brand new vibrant colors. It's time to save big for Black Friday. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today, up to 30% off site-wide. You'll get up to 30% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We'll come back and be talking turkey. We have Alli Breen with Sexy Time on the way, and some instructions if you're going to see the movie Wicked. There are rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Hi, Christy. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, hi, Chick. How are you?
We put on our Facebook if you'd like to ask Christy some questions. And we
did?
I don't know who it is. I'm saying we.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with this.
Right.
It says Ask Christy. And they sent questions in, and here's what happened.
These are things people, our fans, our listeners want to know about me.
Want to know about you. Ask Christy is the
Can't believe
title of the...
anything in my life is that interesting, but you go.
Here we go.
All right.
William, Ask Christy, what's your favorite genre of music?
Well, William, I would probably have to say classical music is one of my favorites because I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a little bit of chatter that goes on, and I need some relaxation on the way to and from work because it can be a little stressful. And then I really like rock and roll, classic rock, pop. Got kids, I'll jam to the Bruno Mars every now and then, sure.
Oh, I like Bruno Mars.
Oh, who doesn't? Uptown funk you up, baby.
Did What'd you say? You said funk. Funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Okay.
Seriously, the first time you heard that song, you did a double take.
Sure. I'm sure that's why the funk is.
That's why it's there. Go ahead.
Tyree asked Christy.
Yes, Tyree.
How many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth at a time?
None.
None?
None.
You don't like hot dogs?
Not particularly.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie?
I'll have a hot dog at the baseball games, but I would take bites.
Now, I'm
a biter.
Now, the hot dog... Do you hold the hot dog like this, or like this, or...
I don't know. I've never thought about how I hold my hot dog.
I'm just asking.
I've never thought about it.
This isn't
like
Ask Christy. This is Chicks Ask Christy. Like this, or like this.
Kind of like
that?
Not...
Like this? Like this? Or like this. Maybe it's a big hot dog. Oh.
No, not like that.
Not like that?
No, because I don't put anything on them, so there's nothing that's going to squirt out.
Naked hot dog.
Yes.
Because she doesn't want anything squirting out.
That's right. Nothing.
Our next question, Jason asked Christy, why are women so mean to each other? Oh, I want to know this.
That's a good question.
I want to know this.
I'll tell you why.
All right.
Because there's this unwritten competitive thing between women, and that's why when you see women all dressed up, they're not dressing for you guys. They're dressing for each other. Trust me on this one. Because all women are sizing up their competition all the time.
Really?
That's why, yeah, I really believe that.
David asked Christy.
Are there any girls asking questions?
Let's see. Yes, one's coming up.
Okay, good.
David asked Christy, do your farts smell like peppermint or cinnamon rolls?
I don't fart, David. Thank you. Next question.
I don't think that's true at all.
I don't. Ladies do not.
Linda asks,
yes,
Christy, when the guys never let you finish a sentence or interrupt you for the umpteenth time, how do you keep from getting pissed off? She does get pissed off. That's not a question.
I don't know if you've noticed lately, but I have a new 2015 deal. I've been kind of getting vocal about it, and I probably should stop, because I have been getting a little upset. You guys really don't let me finish anything.
That's not true at all. Shh. Larry asked Christy, what Hollywood celebrity would you most like to make hot monkey love to?
Ooh.
Hollywood celebrity.
Age appropriate?
No, God, no. Heck no.
Probably George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
Do I only get to pick one?
No, you can pick as many as you want.
Hollywood celebrity or like music guy or what?
Whoever popped into your mind when I said hot monkey love.
Well, that's so creepy on so many fronts. But I have to say George Clooney because that would be the apropos answer. Or Bradley Cooper would be good.
He's great in American Sniper.
Yeah.
I can't recommend that movie.
This is my interview, not yours.
Sorry. And finally, your neighbor Mike asked Christy, have you found the cameras yet?
Oh, gosh. My neighbor Mike.
I don't think that's a real question.
I don't think that is.
Are we going to keep doing this? We're going to keep asking Christy if you want to send your questions into Facebook? Or
I'm happy to answer your question.
Yeah, that's great. You want to ask Chick? That would be the way to go, maybe. Ask Chick.
How come it's always about you? Always.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby.
Yada, yada.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Cut that out. I got a letter for you, Tom. You're going to love it.
All right, well, read it away, please.
Here we go. Dear everyone. Hi. I'm Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
From Lexington, Nebraska.
Oh, interesting.
I love listening to y'all, but today I got upset because you talk too much.
You know what? That's a fair
problematic.
Point. Yeah.
Here's what happened, she says. You teased something about Albert Einstein and physics, a topic I find fascinating. I sat in my car waiting, listening. You're going to talk about it. You talk so damn much about whatever you were talking about, monkeys or something. You had to go to commercial. I couldn't wait anymore because I had to go to my appointment. Of course, I missed you talking about it because my appointment ran longer.
We didn't tease it. I recapped it.
Yeah, we did it.
Just wanted to bitch at you about that. Love all y'all.
Fascinating story.
No, it was terrible.
Nikki, it's really not an interesting story.
We talked.
It's about an experiment done in outer space in which they.
Yes, but nothing you can't have the principle of falling. Doesn't exist in outer space. What am I missing?
The anecdotal, I guess the most famous story is tossing a an anvil and a bunch of feathers off the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
No, there's no Leaning Tower of Pisa to this.
I know what he's talking about. There's something in geometry about this.
No, it's about the Einstein's theory of general relativity and
general relativity.
The point is, if you have a 1,000 pounds of iron and 1,000 pounds of feathers, they're gonna fall at the same rate.
Right. But if you have 1,000 pounds of iron ore and a feather.
One feather? Well, then that's a different experiment. That has nothing to do with Einstein.
But all these scientists said was, we've
they demonstrated it in outer space with a very complex. I didn't want to bore you guys with going too deep into the weeds with the nature of this experiment. It involved electrical current and measuring. But
we had no business even doing the story.
No,
it's way above anybody.
It wasn't even a story. There was barely words put together.
You know the only reason you're sitting there?
Why?
Gravity.
Well, that's true. We'd be floating on the ceiling if it weren't for gravity. You're right.
There wouldn't even be a ceiling. It would have floated away.
Well, how do you drop things in space then? He said, back to his original point, if there's no gravity.
Well, you don't. That's the whole point.
Oh, jeez. I mean, not only was it a boring story, we didn't have any of the information pertinent to, of course, understanding it.
He saw something.
Now, when you were a kid, Josh, I understand you discovered that a bowling ball could smash a Tonka truck.
That's right. Yeah.
Just by throwing it on there. Yeah. This is all Einstein stuff.
Were tough, man. When I was a kid,
very tough. Yeah.
No plastic in those, by God.
Took a couple of hits to smash those babies. That was our Einstein discussion. We were talking about some science stuff. We like to occasionally
we all hated it. You hated it too. It sounds like you're a woman who understands this stuff, and therefore you would have gone.
No, I don't understand it at all. I just thought it was interesting. And I thought Chick would like it because Chick's a big fan of
Isn't there some way that
physics?
We can write this down and talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson? We're supposed to talk to him next week or whatever it is.
Next Tuesday.
And ask him about whatever it is you're trying to tell us. Please make it.
I guarantee he'd be able to tell us in 1 minute exactly.
It's because he's a scientist. Good. That's the whole point. I'm trying to get you morons interested in something other than your front
science.
naughty.
I got news for you. If we talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson, the only person in this room he's going to refuse to talk to is you. Okay.
Yeah, see, he could talk about the what's it called, the weak equivalence principle. Yeah, sure. He's got a new book. We are going to talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm looking forward to it. There's the book right there.
Yes.
And we can talk about cool stuff going on in the world.
Wait to prove him wrong.
Open a page. Ask a question. Go ahead.
When our sun becomes a red giant at the end of its lifetime and it swallows all the planets up to Mars, what will happen to all the planets from Jupiter to Pluto?
What about that?
The gaseous titans of the solar system, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, enjoy
Uranus is
strong
gassy.
Of course.
gravitational grips on their atmosphere. They will likely remain unfazed by this debacle.
They could care less. It's time. Get land in Uranus while you can.
That's right.
But see, we won't be able to prove that right or wrong because we won't be around.
No,
that's my issue with deGrasse Tyson here.
Mr. Tyson.
Yeah, a lot of theory.
Could we move on?
A lot of supposed to. Yes, Christy.
I got nothing. Pizza Hut is launching a new pizza wine.
Everybody shut up.
They've announced a limited edition tomato wine, stating that it, quote, offers an aromatic blend of fresh herbs and spices with rich sun-ripened tomato notes and a subtle hint of toasted oak.
Can't I just have a breadstick and some of that sauce and a shot of vodka? Isn't that all right?
That is all right.
Reminiscent of a perfectly baked pizza crust. Yeeks. Sorry, Pizza Hut. I love your product, but I don't think I'm in for the pizza wine. Made in partnership with Kansas-based Irvine's Just Beyond Paradise Winery.
Is it in bottles or boxes?
The beverage is crafted from ripe tomatoes infused with natural basil. The wine is made with tomatoes and tastes similar to white wine when chilled. You can purchase it for $25 a bottle from pizzahut.com.
It is in bottles.
Yes. Got to be over 21, of course. Or the Irvine Winery.com.
Wouldn't it be great if it was like this tremendously great wine?
Yes.
But all the wine snobs, can you imagine where you're at a fancy restaurant and the sommelier walks up and unveils takes the napkin off the wine. It's Pizza Hut. It's a very good year, 2024.
Isn't that one of the dirty little secrets about those wine competitions?
That they're
Were you and I
won
talking about
sometimes.
That oftentimes they'll reveal the winner and it's some $6 bottle.
I told you, I've done that. I've had that.
Hey, whatever you like. You know?
No, of course, yeah.
I took a cheap bottle of wine and won a competition once, blind tasting. It was
Nice.
You're darn right.
Little cold duck.
But I mean, you even think, even the most unsophisticated hillbilly would take a look and go, let's see now. This one's got a French name. This is from Pizza Hut. I wonder which one is more expensive. Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Like to see a bottle.
By the way,
of
if you drink a bottle of that wine in more than 30 minutes, in 30 minutes or less, you're an alcoholic.
That was so close.
Is that the? Yeah, I forget. Is that?
That's
that's
not
Domino's.
Pizza Hut.
Okay,
No, it's
sorry.
Domino's.
Well, that's why I did the joke wrong.
Is that right?
No wonder it didn't land.
Oh, no, I didn't say it was your fault.
They have the fancy wax on the top of the bottle. You know how they drip the wax to seal it?
I've always liked that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You have one of those Chianti bottles or whatever they're called in your room when you were a kid? Remember
Those are the ones with like kind of the meshy.
Yeah, and the wicker bottles.
Yeah.
And then you would put a candle in it, and it would drip all over, and it would all different colors.
Now, would you, if you wanted
listen to Wham and cry? Oh,
now, Josh, when you were in college, you were visiting one of these ladies. If they had anything,
one of these ladies.
if they had like anything macrame, would you still stick around?
I never came across that. But probably. I don't judge one.
You know, macrame wasn't big when he was in college.
No, it was not.
Had a brief life, didn't it? A brief shelf life. That and the hang in there baby poster.
Yeah.
I know that every time I walked into a woman's room and she had macaroni art, I would ask for her ID.
And they'd always have a macrame hanger with a spider plant in it.
Yep.
Yes. My mom had one of those far after it was out of style.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More than 20 people were trapped in midair for over 2 hours after a Knott's Berry Farm ride malfunctioned. A park spokesperson said the incident occurred on the Soul Spin ride, Soul like sun, S-O-L.
Train.
Spin.
Apparently,
The hippest trip in America.
Doesn't Soul Spin sound like an urban bike gym?
Yes, it does.
Are you going to Orange Theory? No, I'm going to go try Soul Spin.
Where you work out? Soul Spin?
Yeah.
Since the Soul Spin brings
I'm
people...
not going there. Maggie's car got robbed last week.
Well, Maggie needs to. It's her fault. She left her sunroof on.
Since the Soul Spin...
You can't talk with normal people.
Since Soul Spin brings people up over 6 stories high on 6 independently spinning arms, guests were stuck in various orientations when the ride broke down. The 22 riders, there you go.
Oh, it's terrible.
Were evacuated from the ride 2.5 hours later, some completely upside down, it looks like. 2 female guests were transported to the hospital out of an abundance of caution.
Their uterus fell out, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Aerial TV footage showed riders suspended in the air in all different ways, some stumbling out of their seats after
This thing looks like a. It looks like kind of a star. What would you call it? Like a starfish array, and they're.
Yeah, it's got 6 arms and
spins. Oh God, that would be horrifying.
Now, my favorite part of this photo, and I know you at home cannot see this, but we're looking at these poor people stuck on a ride, and in the background there's a roller coaster where people are having the time of their lives.
Yeah, they're throwing their arms up, cheering.
They couldn't be having more fun.
These people are getting off, and there's some guy with a suit and tie on going, would you like a free elephant? Sorry, ma'am. Would you like a free elephant? Or here's a coupon. You go get it yourself.
And the new Universal theme park in Orlando will have a Harry Potter attraction based on the Ministry of Magic.
Oh.
Universal Epic Universe will feature an attraction called Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, which takes visitors through a giant atrium and through the office of Dolores Umbridge.
Is that right? We finally get to go through her office.
And visitors will chase Umbridge through an omnidirectional lift. This will open on May 22nd. The park will also have a live show inspired by the Fantastic Beasts films, as well as themed areas based on Super Nintendo and the How to Train Your Dragon films.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
The first part that's already open. I didn't think they'd have enough to go. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's fantastic.
With some tremendous rides.
I don't necessarily recommend Dumbledore's Buggery Shack.
It's a shack.
Yes. Yeah. It was,
really? You don't recommend that, huh?
Well, I waited, and it just wasn't worth the wait.
Yeah, that's one of the few things I would have.
Your
skipped
wait
to.
is 95 minutes from here.
The wait is almost over for those of you wanting to see Wicked. It comes out on Thursday. However, AMC Theaters is reminding moviegoers of some rules. Number one.
Rules in a knife fight?
Don't sing during showings of Wicked.
That's impossible.
According to the Indy Star, an ad being shown in the lead up to the film November 22nd release features scenes from the movie as well as a list of rules guests are expected to adhere to. The advisory states at AMC Theaters, silence is golden.
Yeah. And when was the last time you went
Yeah.
to a theater and it was quiet?
Well, wait till you hear no talking, no texting, no singing, no wailing, no flirting, and absolutely no name calling. Enjoy the magic of movies.
You know who's the most egregious? He violates the no texting rule all
That
the
guy.
time, or at least
Honest-
checking his phone while he's in a movie. It really is.
Oh, but I sit in the back row.
He could give
What
a
about the
damn.
other people in the back row?
Yeah, he could give a damn.
That light is disturbing.
Of course it is. Oh, I was just trying to do the Wordle.
AMC's
Oh, I'll have finished it before the first scene in this movie's over. I'm sure I'll be
Ryan
there.
Noonan told the newspaper that the spot is an example of an occasional policy reminder tailored to a specific movie. For example, like Wicked.
Well, what they'll end up doing, and what they should do from the get-go, is have special screenings.
Where you're supposed to sing.
Sing-alongs, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you bring the show choir and you all go nuts. Because at the Taylor Swift movie, they encourage singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's probably what, and that was just, 6 months ago or something? So
And they would re-release like Frozen and stuff and have sing-along.
Yep.
And they're, I guess the same thing, they're doing the same thing you're not supposed to sing in Gladiator 2.
Oh, really?
They don't want you to sing.
okay.
It's a rhino.
What? You are fixated on that rhino, aren't you?
That's fake.
I still haven't seen the trailer for that, so
Well, so is the movie. None of that really happened. They weren't taping that with cameras when it was happening. It's a movie.
Now, no name calling.
I'm just glad they're speaking English, though. Like me.
No name calling.
What about if you aren't actually going to the movie, you just run in real quick, yell, "You're all gay," and then run out?
That's name calling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to go see Wicked?
Then I won't do that.
And isn't it, this is just part one.
2 hours and 40 minutes, Tommy.
No, I'm not going to see it. I have zero interest in this.
This is.
I have less than that.
I'm sure my girls are going to want to go see it.
That's who it's for, and I love that they're going to have a great time. I do.
And it's the story of
Pre-Wizard of Oz.
Pre-Wizard of Oz. Okay.
You're going to hate it, so why don't you send Kelly with the girls?
What
and
have we
don't
told you about movies
sit
in
there.
general? Stop going.
Especially-
It causes you such angst and agita.
Yes.
That's what it gives you.
We'll see.
Post Malone and Morgan Wallen's collaboration, I Had Some Help, could make both men big winners at the Country Music Association Awards tonight.
One of those guys is good.
The huge hit is up for 4 awards, Wallen up for a total of 7. The show on ABC tonight, hosted by Luke Bryan and Peyton Manning and Lainey Wilson. Also, George Strait will be the recipient of the Willie Nelson Lifetime Achievement Award.
What has that guy ever done for country music?
George Strait. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Primus has announced they're accepting
Sailing the seas of cheese.
applications for a new drummer.
No way!
The band wrote on social media, quote, "We are currently taking submissions from all points in the universe for the position of Primus drummer / percussionist.
Yeah.
Seeking a well-mannered, affable chap with original sensibility and aesthetic, possessing a desire to open new doors in the creative world."
They might not be too mad, though, if you come with anesthetic.
Yeah. Post added, "Flashy chops are wonderful, but groove, pocket, and the ability to listen, react, and contribute to the musical conversation is a must." Must. Submissions must include a resume and a video of a recent performance. The announcement comes after the sudden departure of longtime drummer Tim Alexander that left the band in complete shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those beautiful weirdos.
What is this? This is Primus, Winona, Big Brown.
Big Brown Beaver.
Oh, you know
here we
this
go.
one.
Big Brown Beaver, and she turns off all her friends. One day you know that Beaver tried to leave us. She ended up a cyclone fence.
Lead bass. By the way, Les Claypool.
That Beaver eats Taco Bell.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a drummer, all right.
It's got its own got its own thing going there, don't you think?
Pissed 4 a week.
Sounds like a song we would do.
And she strokes it all the time. One day she pricked her finger one day, and it occurred to her she might have a porcupine.
How about that, Tom?
I love that song.
Got a big fan right there.
Yeah.
There you go. It's kind of cool that Primus is opening it up.
Right? Yeah.
That's fun. It worked out well for Metallica.
Well, but you think anybody who's just going to walk in there and be the drummer? I mean, they probably have a couple of ideas of who they want.
Exactly. Probably somebody from already.
Sure.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, look at this.
But the guy from Metallica, when he, the one guitar guy, he was just a nobody, right? So to speak.
Well, and the lead singer of Journey now.
They found him on YouTube.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible.
Give these kids a shot. There's a lot of great talent out there.
And it's also, sometimes they don't want the best player. They just want the guy that fits the best, that they can sit in a bus with and not shoot after.
How do people who work together every day, how do they find somebody like that fits in with everybody? You don't want to kill him. How does that work? Aren't you curious? Aren't you guys curious?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm curious.
Hey, we get along great. I'm just a big person.
That's my favorite thing with the interview. So you've been on the show. Have you ever had a disagreement? No, huh? We get along great all the time.
Coming up, we have semi-celebrity deaths in the news.
Coming up, we have semi-celebrity deaths.
Oh, God.
There may be 2 of them by the time we come back.
At least I'm a semi-celebrity. How about that?
Right now, I want to remind you.
You're a celebrity. You pay for a blue check mark.
You're darn right I do.
Yeah, have some fun.
Picks. I had the blue check mark before it. Never mind. Prize Picks, the best place to get real money sports action while watching football and all your favorite sports. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. And the app is oh so easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection. You could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented flex play. You can still cash out even if you and your picks doesn't hit. And Thursday night football, here's some picks you could make this week. Steelers and the Browns. Russell Wilson to have more or less than 179.5 passing yards against Cleveland, or Nick Chubb to have more or less than 14 rushing attempts against the Steelers. Check out prizepicks.com or just download the PrizePicks app today and use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on PrizePicks to get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Prize Picks. By the way, congratulations to Freddie Birch. Speaking of great picks, I'm going to tell you why Freddie's famous on this show when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I am a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife. I get a lot of corn and wander around the pen. Have a drink of water, then I have some corn again. A feather sticking out, a pecking on the ground. Come on, check me out. I'm strutting all around. Dangly noodle hang thing, growing off my face. Looking good, only thing to say is my big brother Jake, he always was the smarty. He heard that November ends, we're going to a party. Going to a party, I'll be the guest of honor, where they will present to me a red pop-up thermom. Had a little dream, all the good china. You know I like cranberries, lighting the candles. Pass me the rutabaga. Any corn left? getting kind of sleepy. You ate too much? Boy, I'm stuffed. I am a turkey bird. I live a turkey life. I got me 13 turkey kids and a little turkey wife.
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back
little
live.
Tongue, back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagan.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. And just before the mic's open, Josh goes, "Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't
He didn't
have
speak a
conversations.
word during that break. He
Doesn't
kept
say
his
anything.
headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was. I mean, Josh. Okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail, I assume. But what's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together?
Beer.
Sure,
So,
yeah.
there you go.
Beer and a shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is, here, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, no, I think he looks like one. And then
farthest from the truth.
And then,
go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, "Hey, my new toilet seats. I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way." And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing I had to.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it?
So your new toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Christy and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my
I'm
vacuum.
tired of mine.
So to enter the conversation, you said, "Wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Because the other day I
hang on.
mentioned that I
talked
broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
You know,
discussing.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
No, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But that wasn't. They said I couldn't play because I could violate.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
August 9th at the Ruoff. Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick. Those tickets might make a nice gift for somebody. That's all I'm saying. Lots of other shows on the way. Check them out at Q95.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin under the weather with this mystery illness that's somehow sweeping our little studio here. Laryngitis. We're not sure how it started. We're just trying to ride it out. Right, Tom?
Yeah, mine's pretty much gone away.
You guys noticed it all started after, 2 weeks ago when Catherine Zeta-Jones was here?
Well, that's interesting. I never thought of that.
That might be fatal.
Yeah.
Let's move forward here. Congratulations to Freddie Birch of Springfield, Kentucky. He's our winner. He won week 11 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Two folks had all the games correct, but he had the tiebreaker, so he's our winner. So if you want to win for week 12, what you do is you go to bobandtom.com/contest right now. Pick your pro football winners for this weekend starting Thursday evening, and you could win that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Peruse the goodies at IHateStevenSinger.com. Christy, what do you got over there?
Scientists have developed a cheek swab test that some claim can estimate your risk of dying. Now, would you take this?
No, I wouldn't.
The test, dubbed Cheek Age, estimates a person's epigenetic clock or biological clock based on, methylation data in cells from inside your cheeks.
Sure, cheeks.
Oh, this is your face cheeks?
Yeah. Well, no. You're going to stick it in your butt.
Well, how'd you get pizza sauce on this, Josh? I thought you meant face cheeks, sir.
A new study on over 1,500 people showed that cheek age can accurately predict the risk of mortality. Study author Dr. Maxim Shourev said the research shows a simple, non-invasive cheek swab can be a valuable alternative for studying and tracking the biology of aging. Man, I don't think I would do that.
You don't want to know?
No. Why would you want to know?
This is the eternal question. Yeah. You want to know when you're going to die?
No. And what if they're wrong?
Yeah, well, that's
right?
the thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to live that way.
No.
What if the cause of death is choking on a Q-tip? You thought about that?
I don't think it gets that accurate as to
the irony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to know, would you?
No, no thanks.
What if the doctor put it in here? I'll do this now. Doctor puts it in there, swirls it around, puts it in some fluid, and looks up at you, Josh, and goes, "Well, this is not good news, Josh. I'm so sorry to say that. Looks like you're going to be hit by a bus."
Look, the test is rarely wrong.
But your organs are all going to be in good shape. So can you sign this donor card? Okay.
Man.
I'm sorry, Christy. What else you got?
I have to make a correction real quick because I'm getting emailed to death, and Ace already yelled at me off the air. That guy in Metallica was already a great guitarist for many bands. You're all happy now? Okay, good.
Okay. This is in relationship.
I thought he was plucked from relative obscurity.
To the news story about Primus looking for a drummer, and they're asking everybody to send in audition tapes. It's kind of cool.
I wish I played a little bit. I'd send one in just for
Would
the
you
hell of
really?
it. Yeah.
Just for the hang?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you'd get called in.
It's probably kind of like those early American Idol auditions back in the day. They have someone from the band that reviews them all, probably, and then, okay, sit down, guys. I'm going to play
I'm sure.
Here are the top 10. But before we get to those,
Yeah.
here's the guy with the triangle.
I don't know if this guy took the cheek swab test, but he's dead now.
Uh-oh.
Arthur Fromer, who revolutionized travel with his 1957 guidebook, Europe on $5 a Day, has passed away at the age of 95.
There's no one here who knows what you're talking about other than Tom.
I know what he's talking. You've never seen a Fromer guidebook?
No, I've never seen Europe on $5 a day.
Well,
it's a famous book.
It's a famous book.
He wrote.
What year did it come out? Do we have
No. It's he's.
Fromer's guides are. If you go to any.
Is his name Fromer?
Yes, Arthur Fromer.
Huh.
They eventually became Fromers.com. He was a writer, television, radio host, and speaker.
You've never heard of him, John?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Remember the Fielding's Guide to Europe?
Maybe get out.
Lonely Planet? Was that those? That's what I always looked at.
Fromer's new book, It's really. Did you see? It's really detailed.
I did not.
Yeah, restaurants in heaven. He's going to be taking a little
Probably
tour.
a good show. Yeah, no, I just don't
taking a tour. You see,
This guy's nothing.
He's dead. That's the whole thing. And he's going to be.
Yeah.
I would have thought with all of your travels, Josh, you would have had a travel guide of some sort.
Yes, like I said, it was. I believe they were all called Lonely Planet. The guides I looked at. Yeah. Lonely Planet, travel guides, and travel information. Those were the
Lonely
guidebooks.
Planet, Lonely Night.
Those actually had modern things.
Is it?
Opposed to what I'm sure Fromer talked about.
Well,
the hotels with the finest AM radios are.
In his defense, he updated his guides. He
Fromer.
wasn't just using the 1957 guide over
Well,
and
now
over.
that England's still under communist rule, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking
When
about?
traveling to West Germany.
And you didn't want to do the story.
I didn't say that.
That's
I
great.
said that, yeah.
That's funny.
We were speaking of the Country Music Association Awards tonight. Did you realize Ringo Starr has a country album coming out called
Who doesn't?
Look Up?
This is the new thing,
I
man.
know.
Everybody.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it'll be out January 10th. Ringo Goes Country, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he said.
They didn't just go Ringo's Country. Wouldn't that have been less ink?
I don't get Look Up. What is the? That's a terrible title for an album.
Yeah. You got me.
I've
What's
not
it
heard
called?
any of it.
Look up?
Look Up.
Look up.
As in, look up who's Ringo Starr is. He's right behind Fromer in the.
Oh, now you're going to go after a Beatle? Like people don't know.
Right.
And the auction house Christie's.
What did country music do to deserve all these people just insisting that they can do country music?
I think. I
Beyonce
don't know.
really slayed it, so I think now they all think they can do it.
I've heard some of it's quite good, but
You're a fan of old country, right?
Well, and I like the outlaw under, the smaller stuff.
And the auction house Christie's will auction off more than 90 of Jeff Beck's guitars on January 22nd. Oh, wow. The Oxblood 54 Gibson Les Paul that Beck bought in 1972 expected to sell for as much as $640,000.
Wow.
A Telecaster Gibson Hybrid expected to go for as much as $190,000. And a 1958 Gibson electric guitar known as the Yardburst could sell for as much as $75,000. So it looks like Jamerce can add to his collection.
There'll be some good ones there. That sounds
Yeah.
great. Coming up, we're going to have Sexy Time with Alli Breen. But before we get to that, I want to. This is one of our kind of annual Thanksgiving treats. Taking phone calls, and who can forget this one?
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Tammy from Cincinnati.
Hi, Tammy.
Was at the in-laws for Thanksgiving dinner. They had separated or were divorced after 26 years of marriage, so the mom was putting on the dinner by herself.
Oh.
After prayer, everyone's sitting there nice and quietly, so she wants to read a little poem.
Oh, no.
Everybody starts laughing. It makes her really mad, so she stands up and she says, "You don't know the hell I've lived through the past 26 years. Your father always wanted to blank me up the blank, and I've got the hemorrhoids to prove it."
Oh, my God.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
There it is.
All right.
Now, thankful for that.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Isn't that been beautiful, beautiful? We got another one for you coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
Josh, what are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
A lot to get to here. Oh, wait.
Yes, I will get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, Donnie.
You guys are getting all excited about Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
I'll say it like this. This might surprise you, but it's my favorite of all the holidays.
Really?
Is
Oh.
it?
I swear to God. Well, think of it. You get to stuff yourself
Yeah.
for free. Then after you're stuffed, you head off the mall for some hand-to-hand combat over a set of discounted $5 earbuds.
Yeah.
And after court costs, they run you about 20. But by the way, I heard you guys talking the last couple of weeks about these turduckens and stuff. What's it? A chicken and a
Stuffed in a duck, stuffed in a turkey. It's ridiculous.
In a turkey.
Yes.
Well, if you love turduckens, you'll love our Baker family tradition.
Oh, what do you do?
We do splarky.
Yes, what's that?
Well, you take your 20-pound turkey.
Right.
Then you're going to stuff it with 7 cans of Spam.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
4 dozen Slim Jims.
Right.
About 6 bags of Funyuns.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Bake
Now-
it 375, 350, about 6 to 8 hours, and serve.
Now, Donnie, you know 4 dozen Slim Jims is 48 Slim Jims, right?
Well, these are the minis, chick.
Okay.
So that's your splurky.
These look like the Virginia Slim Jims.
Oh, okay.
Very silly, Donnie.
Well, the turkey comes out so moist, and then that Funyun stuffing ain't nothing to shake your stick at neither.
Oh.
I love Thanksgiving.
Sounds
You know,
good.
Thanksgiving is like not only eating, it's a good time to argue with your family in person and not just on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because it used to be all us men be in the family room watching Scarface, and then all the women be in the kitchen cooking.
Right.
But nowadays, you got the Republican side of your family hanging out in the garage while the Democrats are all huddled up by the mini barn. the mom's all left alone in the kitchen with that libertarian cousin who's transitioning from Mark back to Martha. Swear to God.
Oh, transitioning. Oh.
Oh, I see. Well,
But I hope you're planning on making one of our Sparkies. If you do, take the Spam out of the can.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful.
Oh,
I would think so.
good to know.
Our hottest cousin Amber, she learned the hard way. When Spam cans end up bursting, she tried deep frying the bird, ruined Thanksgiving and their carport.
Oh, yeah.
And you say she's your hottest cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, by far. Hey, Judge, if you want, Josh, but that's why I take rubbers to the family reunion.
Okay.
But the turkey actually still tasted good after the accident. I mean, what you could find of it, you had to eat it around the shrapnel.
Yeah, sure.
Like peel and eat shrimp a little bit. Oh, and you'll want to take the Slim Jims out of the wrappers, too.
Yes.
Good point.
My cousin Lonnie looked like that turtle with the stopped-up nose that ruined plastic straws for everybody. Pretty good. I'm going to go.
All right, see you, Donnie.
There you go. There you go.
That turtle. How dare he inhale those straws?
Oh, God. He never gets this right in the live show.
Hi, Tom here. God knows I'm not perfect. I guess I can be difficult and sometimes perhaps a little demanding. Oh, sure, some might say tyrannical, but I don't get it. I try to be a nice guy, but lately it seems that everybody's pissed at me. My friends are pissed, my doctor's pissed, my mother's pissed, my lawyer's pissed, my waiter's pissed, and chick is pissed. Everybody's pissed at me. My banker's pissed, the band is pissed, my plumber's pissed, the fisher pissed, my barber's pissed, my brother's pissed. It is very plain to see. Everybody's pissed at me. I think we can all agree. Everybody's pissed at me. Tom, you are an evil bastard. We're all pissed at you today. I am sick of all your bitching. Here's a check. Go away.
kids are pissed, your neighbor's pissed, your sister's pissed. We'll bet even God is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. When I wrote my pissed off list, I'm sure there's someone that I missed, and that will probably make them pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Very justifiably.
Everybody's pissed at
Your friends are pissed, your partner's pissed, your mother's pissed, your lawyer's pissed, your waiter's pissed, your dog is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. Paging Michael Hunt.
All right.
Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
All right. You ready for this?
We are ready.
In the family, a bunch of pros that can help you out and make sure that you stay toasty warm in what will be a cool winter, of course.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello. There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. Josh, we were talking about the sad death of the travel writer Arthur Fromer. You'd never heard of his guidebook. You suggested Lonely Planet. I'm looking at ratings of guidebooks, and they're both in there, but Lonely Planet is rated #1.
Oh, yeah, that's what I always use.
For travel books, so there we go.
Fromer.
Yeah. Once again, sadly gone. He had a good run.
Okay.
95. I wonder where he wants his ashes scattered. He's been everywhere, I guess.
I've been everywhere, man. One of those things? No.
If you are traveling, the world turning its attention to Paris and Notre Dame Cathedral after 5 years. They suffered that devastating fire. Do you remember?
Yeah.
They will be opening their doors.
Oh, good.
The Friends of Notre Dame de Paris, a nonprofit founded in 2017, has raised more than $60 million, and doors will open December 8th following a mass celebrating the Feast of the Immaculate Conception of the Virgin Mary.
Okay.
They're expecting quite a few folks there, I'm sure.
I bet. That was really something.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Do you remember? Like
The fire
did it catch on fire? Was it arson?
Huge.
It started in the attic.
I thought there was a lot of scaffolding, right? And
Yeah.
they were doing some reconstruction and doing some repair work. And was it a spark from a welder or
I
something?
believe so, yes. Devastating. And Jay Leno, recovering after major fall, the 74-year-old former Tonight Show host, arrived at his latest comedy show with an eye patch, broken wrist, and bruised face.
Yikes.
He told Inside Edition he fell down a side of a hill on his way to dinner before a Pittsburgh show.
Here's what happened. You see this? Do you understand this? Look at this. Look at it. I didn't want to go on the path, so I took a shortcut.
That's exactly right, Chick. And he hit a bunch of rocks, apparently, on his way down 60 feet.
And he's in a rough couple years.
He said, he goes, I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. But he did look, I mean, his whole face is, I don't
He
know
looks
if
like
you can-
hell.
I don't know if you can see that. Can you see his whole face, the
Yeah,
whole
it's
side of
purple.
his face?
Yeah, I mean, it's black,
purple.
yeah, or-
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He almost he essentially burst into flames like a year ago.
Oh, yeah, when his car caught on
Jeez.
fire. Yeah.
If you've got a chance, he's a great stand-up.
Amazing.
Pound for pound, he's as good as you're ever going to see.
And despite the fall, he performed that night, 3 hours later.
Wow.
And he probably did 90 minutes. Yeah, he's an absolute terrific stand-up comedian.
If he showed up like that, I would buy merch from him if he was selling.
I don't think
I would
he
probably
really
do
needs
extra.
to sell merch.
You know.
What was the famous thing about Jay was that he never
he kept all of his stand-up money, or something like that.
No, he kept all the Tonight Show checks.
money. Is that? It's one or the other. Yeah.
He didn't touch the Tonight Show money. He made all his money on the stand.
But he has a car collection that is just amazing. He's preserving a lot of very special vehicles. Now, I think, speaking of special, I believe we do have a special guest joining us on the big screen. Yes, there he is. It looks like it's Ed Septic to me.
Hi, Ed. That's right. Ed Septic here. Oh, Christy and Jessica, you two are looking prettier than a brand new plunger.
Oh, thanks, Ed.
What a compliment.
I've been listening to the show all morning. Don't you guys feel bad? We all have off days.
Thank you, Ed. We
Of course,
appreciate
I'm
that.
Ed Septic. The old saying, when things get hectic, call Ed Septic. I've been busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking competition lately. Am I still allowed to say one-legged?
Yeah.
Or do I have to say unlegged? You never know with this woke crap now.
Yeah, you're okay.
I'm having a bad week. Unfortunately, 2 of my new hires didn't even make it the whole week. One of them cut off the catalytic converter off his work truck and never returned from his lunch break.
Jeez.
Shows how dumb he is. He could have done like the other fella I had to let go and stolen the entire truck.
Yeah.
Dumb.
move.
Yeah, so if you're keeping home at score, I'm down 1 truck, 1 catalytic converter, 2 employees, and the will to live.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ed.
So I got 2 of my honey wagons out on the road. If you see them, I'm offering a cash reward. It says Ed Septic Sewage right on the side. Call the number on the side of the truck, 188 down the Brown. As always, no matter what service you order, I give you my personal guarantee that I won't let anything go anywhere when your old lady comes on to me. I'm Ed Septic, the plumber that'll bang your pipes, but not your wife. Have a good one, Bob and Tom.
Hang in there, Ed. Hope you have a good day. Oh, man.
So sincere, so sweet.
Catalytic converter.
Speaking of stolen, a ballet group in suburban Detroit scrambling after someone stole a trailer filled with props for the upcoming performances of their beloved holiday classic, The Nutcracker. The lost items include a grandfather clock, Christmas tree, of course, the giant Mouse King. The Plymouth Canton Ballet is raising money now to try to replace the props in time for the December 7th and 8th performances. It would be the 40th year for the ballet company's Nutcracker shows. It's a tradition. I'll say
That's a dirtbag thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you going to do with those? Where do you fence
You don't.
Nutcracker
Throw them
props?
away.
You think people stole it not knowing what they had? Well, then bring it back. Come on.
Seriously.
Come on.
You know, it turns out we want none of this.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they at least decorated their house or yard with it, for the kids.
Well, maybe, but how sad.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Nutcracker.
Oh, I'm going to go next Saturday. Would you like to join me? I have an extra ticket.
Absolutely lovely.
I love the music. I like that, but I don't.
Tchaikovsky.
No.
You might enjoy it, Josh.
Maybe.
The symphony's going to play. They're going to have a children's choir. It's going to be gorgeous.
I don't know. I think I'm all right just knowing that it's out there.
So it's a pretty specific ask, a prostitute who likes ballet for date night.
Trixie, what do you think? A Nutcracker? No?
No, the Nutcrackers, it's not a move, sweetie.
You just jumped to the fact you're going to take a prostitute
That's
with
exactly what he did.
Yeah.
I invited him.
He's
So now
not
you're
my
calling-
friend.
No, he's not.
Once again, I trying to get you to get engaged in the show when it's your not bathing month.
I forgot about that already.
Yeah, how did that happen?
It's no shower, no November, right?
How does he make?
Well, fortunately, we have a short week next week, so when you start to smell, you won't be here.
So, see how everybody now chimes in as if it's a real thing. This is how I do it.
Oh, what else do we have? Eagle lovers out there. Do you love eagles?
Don Henley?
Just saw him in Vegas. Great show. Absolutely
bird.
terrific.
The bird.
Okay.
I'll
The
talk to
bird.
you because you're a nature lover.
I am. I do love it.
Well, eagle lovers around the world who were crushed by the live-streamed collapse of a nest housing 2 birds and their chick will get another viewing opportunity.
What
They're
happened to me?
fine. No, they're fine.
But still,
the way it's written.
It must have been so awful to watch.
Yeah. A new Eagle Cam has gone live. It will go live tomorrow, actually, operated by the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. This one's in a different location and will show a different nesting pair of eagles, but the DNR also will keep its old Eagle Cam running because the old pair built a new nest about a half-mile away and still visit the old territory. So they're...
These Eagle Cams, I know it may sound boring. They're incredibly cool.
People love them, Tom. They were seen by 50 states, viewed in 160 countries.
Wow.
In homes, classrooms, nursing homes. They were apparently very popular.
I mean, that's kind of why I was laughing, because it must have been really startling to watch. An airy collapsing.
Yeah.
Ugh. We were talking about traveling, and I know you've been to Scotland, right, Josh?
I have.
Okay.
I have this story. You talking about the bricks?
Yeah, this is so odd.
2 collectors from Scotland are looking for a new home for 6,000 bricks. According to the BBC, Mark Cranston and Ian Subday have spent the last 15 years collecting Scottish-made bricks from all over the world.
Now, wait a minute. They're looking for a new home for all these bricks. Why not just make a new home?
See, that's exactly why I printed this story. I thought, wait a minute. So you got all these bricks. You're looking for a place to put them. I got an idea. Hire a bricklayer and build a building.
Yeah.
A brick wall, even. Be like, come look at the bricks.
Part of the collection stored in 2 large stables on Mr. Cranston's property, while the rest are stacked outside Mr. Somebody's house in East Lothian.
Somebody's.
The men now have decided they need to find a more secure and permanent home for the collection. This is a ridiculous story.
I don't think I'd be very good at laying bricks. It's got to be all level. I couldn't do it.
When you first start, you must be real slow.
You have to.
Because then you see guys,
Yeah. I get up to the top, the last row, and they'd all just fall over.
When you first start, your first gig is carrying them to the guy.
You're absolutely right.
And you're the guy going, mason tender. Oh, the son of a...
Were you a mason tender?
I had to do that for a while.
Really?
That's the worst.
Now, Tom, does that mason tender have anything to do with Mason Adams?
Oh, that's good.
Mason Adams. Mason tender.
Yeah, that's that's really hard work.
It's really.
I bet you'd be jacked after one summer.
Carrying hods, I believe hods of bricks. Or something.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christy, I'm with you. Build a building. Yeah. You got all these bricks.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I'm sure they're mismatched.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but the other odd thing is they've collected Scottish-made bricks from all over the world. That's what they go to some other country and bring back a brick.
Yeah, boy, that doesn't sound like fun.
Oh, there's something to it.
Not much. Hell, look, this one. Hey, look, this one's kind of a little redder than that one. Oh, yeah. I got a gray one here. Oh, wait a minute. Holy Christ, I got to call Mabel and get her over here.
It's about the people who built them, the type of style. Hey, look, this one's rectangular. That one's
round.
Rectangular.
This one's. You talk about the poop of brick. This one's half. Remember the classic Johnny Carson story about when they Mayor Yorty, I think it was.
Mayor Yorty, who the hell's
This
that?
is one of the most famous things ever on Carson. To
save water to in your toilet bowl, you were supposed to put something substantial in the tank,
right,
to use less water.
So I guess Johnny had instructed the maid, the lady that worked at his house, that probably wasn't real good with English, to do that, and he went up to his toilet and she had put a brick in the bowl.
Not the tank, see, which is a...
Then he goes, hey, you talk about using a brick.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Better when Johnny told it.
That happened
didn't
in
have
his
a
home.
defense.
Well, I bet Johnny might have had Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. If not Johnny who, right? I know I do. It's been protecting my house for a decade, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Simply Safe sent us security cameras for here to use at our studio. Nothing but the best for the Bob and Tom Show. Now every hall and door is protected. And Bob and Tom listeners, hello, get 60% off today. That's a swell. That's the best price you'll get. Just visit simplysafetom.com. It's a new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break into your home. Old school systems only take action once somebody's already inside your house. That's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime before it happens. If someone's lurking around, I don't like lurkers. Those agents see them in real time, talk to them directly, set off spotlights, call the police before they've had a chance to break in. No long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, all around $1 a day. Simply Safe offering Bob and Tom Show listeners exclusive early access to their Black Friday sale. This week only, get 60% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's their best offer of the year. Head to simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you, Chick McGee. Coming up, another interesting phone call plus sexy time with Alli Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
They both make a living in their fate. Catching one is like a trade. Both of them have body parts for sale. They both advertise juicy breast. Some you eat, some you caress, but only one is better, deep fried. Turkeys and whores, turkeys and whores. I love them turkeys and whores.
Turkeys and whores.
They both strut around with feathered hair. Both get stuffed like a teddy bear. Both have the same nickname, the gobbler.
Gobbler.
Some are big, some are small. Both are fun to butterball, but only one gets eaten in the end. Turkeys and whores, turkeys and whores. I love them turkeys and whores.
Turkeys and whores.
Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. If you find a pecker, just be polite. Tuck it back up just behind the giblets. One's only popular this time of year. Both leave you grinning ear to ear, but a whore will charge you more if you want second.
Turkeys and whores. Turkeys and whores.
I don't mind spending extra on the trimmings. I get sleepy on Thanksgiving for turkeys and whores.
Turkeys and whores.
This may take a while.
So how'd it go, boss?
He said he's heard worse.
He says he's heard worse.
He says he hears worse every morning.
Bob and Tom in the morning. Louisville's classic rock all day on 95.7 QMF. Please forgive us.
I can't help but notice that Todd Boner, the bass player, is now sporting one of our new camel toe T-shirts.
Oh, cool.
Look
Hey,
at
thanks,
that.
Todd. Donnie wearing his traditional wolf with a Santa cap on,
Yeah, I'm
getting
gonna
ready for
sell
the
out. I'm
holidays.
sticking right with the wolf, Tom. These colors don't run.
Okay. Dusty Privet in there on the drums. Scotty Winkler on the guitar as Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols have rejoined us here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Now, coming up, of course, the Napa Shoein' of the Week and the Napa Tool of the Week. But first, Donnie, you've got something new for us?
Yeah, if I can remember the verbs too. We got so much fog in here. There's more fog in here than the steam room at Joe Jen's Spa when you pay extra. I swear to God. But yeah, this tape is a dedication tape. It sort of ties in Tom Petty's and Thanksgiving, Tom.
Okay.
Because it's about Tom Petty. It's a tribute to him. We lost. Our band's always been fond of him. And then the wishbone. There's going to be a fight over the wishbone this Thanksgiving, and that's what this tape's about from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols.
I can't wait.
Tonight we write a new love song. Tonight it's on like Donkey Kong. Excuse me if it goes down, but if it stays hard, you're in Tuggy Town. Whoa, come on, chick, sing with us. Yeah, erections, baby, custom built for you. Come on, do me, honey, before these turn blue. Now and then, I get this feeling. Sometimes it happens for no damn reason. Excuse me, I know it's wrong. The time I got a boner when I met your mom. Oh, yeah, erections, baby, custom built for you. An angel scanner knows just what to do. Erections, baby, custom built for you. And tell your mama there's room for two.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, Donnie?
How good a song is that when it still sounds good?
yeah, no kidding. That's
Mom,
fun
her
thing.
mom, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, Angel's mom was fire-ass hot. And Angel sort of looked like Tom Petty's. And her mom looked like that, too, but her mom wore them dark, like them transitional frames. I can't afford them. And so her mom she was hot, too. She sort of resembled a young Mitch Hedberg. So between those two.
Sounds lovely.
He always wore the transitional shades. Good point, Don.
Bob and Tom Show. It's time for that weekly feature that people seem to keep participating in.
How we continue to get letters.
I have no idea, but apparently, it's time to talk with Alli Breen. And I'm guessing, New York City. There's that.
We're helping them out. There she is.
Yes, exactly. We're saving relationships. Of course they're writing in.
Now, Alli, we have a quick news story we have to review with you. By the way, this show is called Sexy Time. And Alli, you are a participant in the great world of stand-up comedy. You are a stand-up comedian. And also you are a participant in the world of... how do I put this delicately? How would you describe OnlyFans?
On OnlyFans, a content creator.
A content creator.
The world of OnlyFans. Yeah, it's its own world in and of itself, pretty much.
We had a news story this morning about a woman that was upset because her dog sitter apparently was using her
bathroom and her outdoor pool to shoot videos of herself masturbating for her OnlyFans account.
While dog sitting.
While dog sitting.
So she got paid twice.
Right.
That's a ripoff for a homeowner.
And I'm not sure if the dog was in the videos. The whole thing was kind of kinky, but...
that's one way to multitask.
You're putting the dog in the videos, I think.
Do you shoot your stuff at your apartment?
Yes. Yep. I mean, I've done other places too, but never a place that is like questionable like that, that I'm supposed to be working in some other capacity in. But that's what gets people turned on, I think. I think that's what people like. Remember when college kids did library content or whatever? I think people get into that.
Oh. Yeah.
Doing it in the stacks.
Oh, really? That was a thing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
In the stacks.
In the stacks. God, that musty smell.
I was going to say, there's always a smell.
Like the highest floor there with all the old school books. Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. It smells like an old attic.
But you can be found on OnlyFans. It's at Alli B, ALLIB. And that's how you find you. And are you doing anything special for Thanksgiving on your OnlyFans page?
No, I haven't thought of it yet, but I definitely will. I'll have to think of something festive that that's also, I don't know, there's nothing too sexy to do with Thanksgiving, I don't think. I'll try to come up with something.
Call yourself the gravy gobbler. You're going to get some hits.
Yeah, have your boyfriend.
There we go.
Have your boyfriend baste you. Like, that'd be cool.
How odd. But you know that if one guy who will pay a lot would want
more butter.
More butter.
Use butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I suppose you could use anything on that. That's a great idea.
Well, with a turkey, sometimes you baste with its own juices. But
yeah, but
that might be a little. Yeah, that's quite a tall order. Not to suggest that you're drying up. Maybe it's time to get to a letter, Alli. What have you got over there?
Dear Alli, I've been dating a guy for 4 months who's perfect in all but one way. He doesn't like to go town at all. It feels too awkward to bring it up, and maybe it'll happen when we get more serious, but I don't know if it's just me or if it's his normal MO.
Oh.
Is it worth risking what's great by bringing up the one thing that's not?
Sure. I don't think you're going to risk any. He's not going to go, if you're going to go, hey, you know what I would love is if you did this. He's not going to go, I'm leaving you. And if he does that, then he's insane. Anyway, so
exactly.
Just offer up the mutual beloved position 69. That way everyone's getting theirs. And if he says no, then ew.
Maybe you can't multitask.
Didn't we talk about that one time? 69 is just too busy.
I think it's one of those creations of.
I disagree. I think it definitely has its place.
The best.
Yeah, and Alsman is the biggest proponent of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's too much information. I think this is a non-issue. Just Josh has got this one. Just communicate. Tell them what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him know.
I always say is communicate. Talk to your left, right. Nothing can go wrong then.
Well,
aren't you something?
I sit here never having been married.
You've had long-term relationships.
Oh, but it's a whole new ball game, baby, when you get married.
I imagine so.
Boy.
You have relationships that have lasted longer than my marriages, so I think that's a win.
Yeah, that counts.
Except not all yours ended in death.
Hey, no allegations have been made again.
Let's move on, Allie. What else have you got?
Dear Allie, I'm dating this guy who gets mad over really dumb things. When I talk to other guys, when I go out for a girls' night without him, when we fight, he always says it's just because he likes me so much and he's insecure. And so then I sound like a jerk for being mad. It's so unattractive, but I like a lot of the other stuff about him, but he makes it impossible to win this argument. What should I do?
I don't think you need
He's
it.
insecure.
Yeah. I'd break up.
Yeah.
Just gonna get worse.
Yeah, that's
That's annoying when people acknowledge it but don't fix it. When he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just insecure." It's like, well, then don't be.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
You're manifesting your destiny, dude, because she's going to leave.
That's just the way he is, though. What's he going to do about it?
Get more secure?
She doesn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong.
I mean, how bad is it?
What do you mean, how bad?
Sounds like
is
it's awful.
Yeah, and I have to fight after every time you're out without the person. That sounds really annoying.
You mean, how rich is he? Not how bad is it, I guess. That might be worth it.
I mean, so you're saying you could curtail the evening with your gal buddies if the bracelet's nice enough.
Yeah, buddies are different.
Okay, I got that for him. Okay, let's just move on. We can't fix this one. What do you got, Allie?
Dear Allie, my brother-in-law lives about 20 minutes away. My mother-in-law lives about 20 minutes away and comes over to help with the kids a few times a week. She's been very helpful, but lately is telling me stuff like I should take a nap because I look tired, and also is telling me I'm getting fat.
Oh my God.
My husband says just ignore her instead of him sticking up for me. I said I want to hire help instead. He said that's crazy. She's free and family. Just deal with it.
I mean, isn't this kind of what mothers-in-law do?
Yeah, they're
All
you're
those
never good
mother-in-law
enough.
jokes started somewhere.
Never good enough for your son, her son. Yeah.
That, and I think parents at a certain age just start to say exactly what they think, and they don't care, and they're non-apologetic for it. So you kind of just have to brush it off, which sucks because that's rude.
Also, maybe, throw on some makeup and lay off the Twinkies. No, obviously. I would like to hear that he is going, hey, Mom, please don't say things like that.
But
or she could get her mother-in-law to come and start saying nasty things about her husband.
Ooh, yeah.
It's getting you're turning it into much more complicated than it needs to be. So she has explained to him what's going on.
Yeah, and he goes, just deal with it.
Yeah, it's his mom. He's not going to fight his mom about
I
this.
get it, but he couldn't at least once go, Mom, will you not say things like that to her, please?
Yeah.
Maybe she's fat.
Christy.
Although a nap's nice. Never turn down a nap.
Oh,
Yeah, say, listen, since you're here, I'll tell you what, I can get some extra sleep if you stay an extra 3 hours.
But the problem is, she goes, you look like you need it. That you don't ever tell a woman that.
Passive aggressive. I never dealt with that.
But it's true. Maybe she should just start napping constantly. She's like, all right, then you handle everything the whole time you're here. I'll just nap and not deal with any of you guys.
You could also say, hey, I don't really appreciate those comments. You can always tell her that.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Stand up for yourself.
Or you don't look so thin yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you old bag.
Yeah, this is very helpful. Very, very, very helpful.
That's going to work.
And now I know why your husband dumped you. Okay. No, none of that's going to be very helpful. And they also probably are enjoying having the time away from their kids so they can actually have a life. So let's move on. Okay, but we need one more letter, Allie. What do you got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend just moved in with me, and he's apparently not able to get his pee in the toilet, his nail clippings in the trash, and his whiskers down the drain. The bathroom is so gross, and he's oblivious to it. He also doesn't use coasters in the living room. He drinks straight from soda bottles in the fridge. I love him, but I can't live like this. My friends say I have to meet him in the middle, but in the middle of what? Disgustingness? What should I do?
Here's what you do. Give me this guy's email so I can write him a letter telling him to run.
No, he's a slob.
Son, grow up.
I bet he's not that. No. Look, getting whiskers down the drain is not easy.
You wet the toilet paper and you wipe it out of the sink. It's that easy.
Well, if you do it, then why are you complaining?
Because I'm doing it every day going, gosh dang it, why don't these just get off the sink? Well, But
the whiskers down the sink is really, I don't know why that's so hard for men. That's
It's not easy.
Just take a glass of water and do a little swish thing.
They don't always want to go down. I'm telling you.
Well, that was our earlier first letter. The guy that didn't want to go down.
Yeah.
Have separate bathrooms.
I've got an idea. No, we need to
separate bathrooms.
Plug some romance into this. Here's what you do.
Oh.
You give them some cleaning lessons. Okay, but you do it in a very special way.
Like dressed like a sexy French maid or something?
Yes. For example, that would be a good one. First, okay, we're going to talk about coasters.
Uh-huh.
Here's how they work, and you. I dropped something here. Oh, I forgot to put on my panties. Oh dear.
Clean up after the guy.
Oh, really?
Yes. She should just start being messy. Stop wrapping up your used tampons.
No, don't make it more messy.
Enjoy
Give the guy some
with you.
Give the guy some cleaning lessons.
No.
The pee in the toilet, you guys have like a point and shoot situation going on. How do you miss so much? I don't understand that.
Because a urine stream is not necessarily, if you shine a light on a urine stream, there are some errant drops that go all over the place.
It's especially difficult if you're trying to hold on to your male member and holding a flashlight. not to mention very hard to explain to anyone. Why do you have a flashlight in the bathroom? Oh, nothing.
Just look, cleaning up after your man is a privilege that you should not take for granted.
Oh, you need no wonder you're single.
Well, and
come full circle.
In defense of this guy, often the urine stream will split like a bifurcation, and you have to make that choice if you're paying attention to which stream is bigger, and do I put that one in the bowl or does that one go on the floor? That can be a choice.
Yeah, but have you ever been barefoot and stepped on a clipped toenail? It can be painful and disgusting, and the anger you feel inside.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, the guy needs cleaning lessons.
No, the answer is quit your whining.
Okay. Thank you, Josh. Okay,
Perhaps
let's move
we
on.
should do a new show here, like gardening tips or something like that. How about that? Wouldn't that be fun?
They'd somehow be just as bad, I feel. That just would not.
Does he just clip his toenails in the living room?
Okay, now you're the one who clips your fingernails in here, which I think is
into a wastebasket.
Yeah, and they all go into the wastebasket every time.
You should do that in the bathroom.
You
That's a
jerk.
private thing.
I think that's okay because you can kind of control it with your fingernails.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Okay.
Go on.
Allie, what else do you have?
Have you guys ever seen people do that I saw someone clip their nails on an airplane one time.
Josh does that. He takes his shoes off all the time.
And clip my toenails?
Oh, I bet you do.
Wait, toenails on a plane?
Yes.
There's a movie.
Toenails on a plane. Yeah.
Sometimes you forget a book.
I got to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
I shaved my pubes. Anywho. What else, Al?
Yeah, Allie.
Dear Allie, I got a massage with my husband the other night, and he got a happy ending.
What?
Please. No,
slow down.
Allie, give us a second with
That's not supposed to work that way.
This is incredible.
Hold on. Were they getting a couples massage in the same room together, or?
No, it doesn't sound like it. They both each got a massage in a separate room.
He got a happy ending.
At the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a massage with my husband the other night, and he got a happy ending. I know he's done that before, so he told me because he didn't think it would bother me. But I said it's so disrespectful to do that while I'm there. I'm mad at him because I said it makes me look stupid in front of the staff. And he said, why would I care so much what people think? And he acting crazy.
Okay, this is weird.
Look, you have every right to be upset about this.
Yes.
And did he get his massage from the same guy that you did, Lance?
Man,
much to do that with you.
This guy is doing stuff with relationships that we can only dream.
Yeah, we're not even worthy of it.
You know what I would call this? Brazen.
Yes.
Legend status.
Chutzpah, I believe, would be the Yiddish.
You really can't care.
No.
That's amazing.
He doesn't just care what other people think. He doesn't care what his wife thinks.
No, not at all.
I mean, that's brutal.
That is another level of not caring.
This is really
He's honest.
What kind of spa
when
would
I
be?
was getting my happy ending, I was thrown off by your crying. Now listen, here's the thing.
There are quite a few massage places that, they have separate rooms. They have the room with the large, 6 or 7 or 8 beds in them, where everybody's in the same room and you keep your clothes on. The foot finesse places, but they also have rooms that you can go in where the doors close, and it would be more of a private session, if you will.
But this is shocking.
So they could be in separate rooms in the same massage place.
Of course.
And he got the happy ending. Now, have you ever heard of a woman being offered a happy ending?
Yeah.
I have too.
I have never, ever had that happen. I mean,
and she said that she did not take the person up on it. And it was a woman offering the happy ending.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I had a woman at a place offer a lady release, which was so disturbing.
Is that what she called it?
A lady release.
She called it, yes. She asked if I wanted a lady release, and I was
You
like,
have to sign a form?
No. Yeah.
No.
Would that be done with some kind of tool?
No, with her
Probably
hand,
not.
probably.
Digital, I'm sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's got to be illegal.
Well, it is.
I mean, jeez.
So is the man's.
I mean, is there a glove involved, or are you going to get some kind of
Tom,
nail fungus in your mommy parts because Sophie wasn't clean?
Hey, don't pick that name.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let me back that joke up. Sylvia.
They can do a release without insertion. You know that, right?
Yeah, true. But I mean, just the whole thing is. Well, I can't.
Do they put a glove on for men?
You got to pay the.
No way.
If you want to pay less, if you have a Groupon.
If you have a Groupon.
If I ever decided to get a happy ending and she put a glove on, I think I would just start laughing so hard.
There's a little Animal House in the car action.
I was already on the fence. Forget it.
Just asking.
Okay. Well, I think we've done something here today.
Oh, that.
Well, thank you.
In the actual hell.
That woman does.
Thank you, Alli. You can find Alli Breen on social media, ALLIBREEN, and send her your love troubles. We'll try to see what we can do. Or on OnlyFans, ALLIB, and look for the Thanksgiving Spectacular.
Exactly.
Are you working in the city this week? What's going on?
Yes, I'm in the city this week, and then I have some local road gigs coming up. I'm at Borelli's in Long Beach with Colin Quinn on November 27th and Soul Joel's with Joe Mackey on November 30th.
Oh, both terrific.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Alli.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Very helpful.
Can you imagine? What's a big deal, honey? I got a happy ending.
I do it all the time.
What do you get so mad about?
That is like the ultimate gaslighting, right?
Wow.
Hell.
You know you're acting crazy.
Oh, you need to calm down. That's all there is to it.
You hit the nail on the head. The word brazen.
Why are you listening to your friends? What's the Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some great things that one can do this approaching holiday season. I think one of the best things to do is maybe make some extra friends with great gifts like Omaha Steaks.
That's right, Tom. Deliver comfort and joy to all your friends and family with the unrivaled quality and taste of Omaha Steaks. This year, skip all that holiday hustle and bustle. You can do all of this from home on your phone. Go to omahasteaks.com and get 50% off gourmet gifts site-wide. Plus, listen to this. There's all kinds of deals going on. Get a $30 reward card when you shop early, so don't wait. And score an extra $30 off when you use promo code Bob and Tom. But in acronym form, BTS.
Nice recovery.
Thank you.
Well done.
The promo
I'm cheering for you, champ.
The promo code is BTS.
Okay.
With 5 generations of experience, they consistently deliver the world's best steak. And the gifting experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to deliver the perfect gift. They've made these thoughtfully curated gift packages that start at $89.99. From legendary steaks to mouth-watering desserts. I have some of those caramel apple tartlets in my freezer right now, and I am making them today.
All right.
Oh.
Will I eat all 4? I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay.
Save 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, Bob and Tom listeners get an extra $30 off with promo code BTS and a $30 reward card when you shop early. So really get on this now. That's 50% off at omahasteaks.com and an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Minimum purchase may apply. I say add on that Meat Lovers lasagna and some extra packages of Jumbo Franks because, man, those things are delicious. Visit omahasteaks.com for all the details.
It's a great gift for your friends that live out of town, and they will thank you. Now, coming up, we have our the intellectual portion of our program. Would you say that's correct, John?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it possibly in quiz form, a little bit of history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken two ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try it, sweet.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. And some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. It'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Brett Michaels is our guest, and can we talk music for just a second?
Sure.
You got a lot of TV stuff going on, of course, but this all started for you as a musician.
Right.
And now let's go way, way back. Very first band that actually had a gig that you were in.
That was a laser. And let me explain the ridiculousness of the comedy of errors that is my life. We decided we wanted the AC/DC lightning bolt / Kiss Z. It was like an S. So we were laser, LAZER. Right. Then we had no money for a backdrop like Kiss had, right? So we decided we took one of the old school, I'm going way back, old school bed sheets. You remember they used to make those 3D looking bedspreads that have like a tiger so we had the band laser with a tiger backdrop. That was our backdrop. And then we went to Chess King, where we bought.
Love it.
Yes.
Chess King. Are they even still around anymore?
No, wait. I'm going back a few years.
I know you are.
I got our members only jackets, and we stopped into Chess King at the Capital City Mall, and they only had 3 of the 4 aluminum foil looking members only chromish jackets, and 3 of the 4 members had to walk around with it, and the other member, the drummer, was left out. And then we would change off the jackets, and we had our first gig in Marlon, or my friend Marlon at Jan's basement, charged 25 cents, and about 6 of the neighborhood kids came down, and we played a couple Kiss songs, and then what we didn't know, we just put the record on. And played along. We played along. Like, we don't know all of this song. We had the beginning of Rock and Roll All Night, and then we referenced the album after that.
Look at that.
Great.
Laser.
And may I ask what particular hair configuration was happening for you at that point?
It was, again, a combination of awful. We hadn't gotten that far.
A combination of awful and what?
We hadn't gotten
the other part.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know that a little bit.
Uh-oh, we have a phone call.
Hold on. Bob and Tom show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hang on 1 second, Donnie. We got a special guest in the studio.
Hey, is Brett there?
He's here.
He's
Brett's
here,
yeah.
Hey, Donnie.
Thought you would aim poison, just like Journey with that Puerto Rican from Mexico. I'll say it right to Neil Sean.
That's right.
Christy, could you make it any more obvious?
What?
We was just talking at work making fun of you.
What?
What are you talking about?
Is that Hurricane Earl in your panties? Or you just happy to see him today?
Thanks, Donnie.
All right, thanks, Donnie.
Thanks very much. To win, and you could find yourself a winner. More details are posted at Q95.com about that show and more shows on the way.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Jessica Alsman, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby,
Yeah,
Chick
we're here.
McGee, and Lord.
I got the history of blues.
Lord, we're all down. Lord, we got the blues.
Wait till you hear this one.
You got, what do you got? What?
I got a really cool story from today in history.
Oh, cool.
Really, really cool.
It's not about a couple going there for a couple's massage.
But it's.
Boy, that was.
You know something? We do need a palate cleanser. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry, but.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
What do sweet potatoes sleep in?
Now, does this count? I'm laughing at the sound. Does that count?
That counts.
What do sweet potatoes sleep in? I don't know what.
They're yammies.
Let me tell you something.
That's valid.
Christy loved it.
That is a damn fine joke.
Good setup.
That's a cute.
Well done.
Setup's funny.
I like the weird guy in the middle saying, "What are you talking about, Ace?" I loved him.
A holiday tradition. And speaking of the holidays, Ace's joke of the day brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Shop early, save 50% off gifts from Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use the promo code BTS for an extra $30 off. Minimum purchase may apply. Omaha Steaks.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Okay, now it's time for today. This is a rough one.
Would you ever go take a couple's massage? You wouldn't go have you ever been massaged? You haven't had a massage yet?
I've had a massage, but professional. It wasn't some sleazy.
There are many hardworking individuals out there offering massages to many people.
I have a professional massage therapist I go to.
See, there you go. That's professional. It's not the kind of
I don't know where
tawdry.
I've told Christy this. I'd like to have somebody come, over to the house, give me a massage on an up-and-up basis.
They're out there, yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of them.
They bring their table with you, like that one movie, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, that's such a good little
Great movie. She brings her table with her. Do you think Julia Louis-Dreyfus would give me a massage?
I think she would. I think she would find you very lovable and amicable. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
On this date in history, November 20th, In 1820, does anyone know the name of the vessel? An American vessel.
What year?
1820.
Yeah. Okay.
Famously sunk by a sperm whale, and then the ensuing rescue was the story.
I do know it.
Oh, yeah. Go.
The Essex.
Very good.
Wow.
A 238-ton Essex. They were out there whaling. And
it must have been made of steel in the 1820s, right?
And a bull whale rams the boat.
Mm-hmm.
The boat sinks. 5 of the men survive an 83-day journey to the coastal waters of South America.
It's not until the lifeboat when the real terror occurred.
The crew resorted to cannibalism during the journey, and at one point,
there we go.
At one point, they drew straws, short straw, shot in the head to be eaten.
Dinner.
Brutal.
That's. I don't want to give up too much, but there's a British series, of course, on Netflix right now called The Terror, and it's about British sailors in the 1830s, 40s long, and they're trying to find the Northwest Passage with these state-of-the-art at the time British boats, and
it's rough.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, you get stuck in the ice.
Yeah.
Now, on a much lighter note, on this date in 1923, the what we're familiar with now, the famed 3-position traffic light was patented by anyone?
I don't know.
Emil Caution.
Good guess. Mr. Garrett Morgan, of course. Red for stop, green for go, yellow for go
Slow
faster. That's the current thing. Happy birthday, 1932, Richard Dawson.
Yeah, Hogan's Heroes.
He'll kiss your wife on the lips right in front of you.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I would. You cuckold.
Yeah, you stupid cuck. Take that.
But you're right, though. He was in Hogan's Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
What happened
to his game show host?
And what happened to his British accent? It was, in the Family Feud, he's not British at all, but he's a British man.
I think he was British on the Match Game, right?
Yeah, how come in the Family Feud he's not?
Just faded, I guess.
And he used it on Hogan's Heroes, but he didn't use it on Family Feud. I don't know.
Happy birthday, the great guitarist, songwriter, and singer Joe Walsh. Currently with the Eagles in Vegas. I just saw that show. It's great.
I'm sure Joe does it.
Eagles are playing the Sphere.
Remember this, but I interviewed him one time for like a half hour, 45 minutes, and he was great. He was absolutely just a wonderful
He's always great. And he's
a really nice guy.
He happens to be a ham operator, among other obscure things, besides being a great artist. And I did see that Eagles show in Las Vegas, and I give it a double thumbs up.
I don't believe that for a second.
What? That he's a ham operator?
Yeah, that he's...
Do you have $1,000?
I'd have to see video of him doing it.
Do you have $10,000?
I know he used to be. I don't know if
right,
he's
exactly.
Still
I don't know that now he.
Happy birthday, Bo Derek.
10 made her famous.
You know the old joke, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's
what is the joke in 10
still
where
beautiful.
Dudley Moore's at the bar with Brian Dennehy, and he goes, "Oh, he's not here. He's incommunicado." And he goes, "Where the hell's where's communicado? Where's it?" Remember that joke?
How charming is Dennehy as the bartender?
Oh, he's so good.
Is that the one where he's drinking the Dudley Moore's drinking the hot coffee, and he's had the dental work done, and I think that's what that is. I can't remember. That hairstyle really didn't take off.
Oh, the braids.
Dudley Moore's.
Well, you know, and happy birthday, Dierks Bentley, which sounds like
Dierks
a sex move.
Dierks Bentley.
Gave her the Dierks Bentley. Yeah.
Close, you're close.
Okay, is that close?
Dierks.
Okay, Dierks, okay. What's the extra I doing in there? This is the Bob and Tom Show.